Breeze Nation, C-Red Nation, what is good? It's your boy, Pat the Designer, back at it again. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us, man. We are here for another live call. I know that it says versus Philadelphia 76ers, but we are in a Brooklyn Nets today. So if you're seeing that on the Twitter side, my bad. Don't worry about it. Get past it. You'll get over it. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, man. We do talk Chicago sports daily on this channel. It's the only channel talking Chicago sports, how Chicago talk. So make sure that you get in tune with us, man. We got Bulls, we got Nets in the Barclays Center. This is going to be a tough game, especially, and I know a lot of people, right? Like, I was hyped. I said the Bulls should come out here and blow them out. I said that the Bulls should absolutely get after the Nets in this one, but the Nets coming off of a game where they fire their head coach, so maybe gonna come into it with a little bit more firepower, a little bit more excitement, a little bit more enthusiasm, right? Because hey, we kind of knew that they didn't want Steve Nash in the building. By the way, man, I don't know if I said it already. Did I say hit that like button? If I didn't, hit that like button, subscribe to the page, all that good stuff, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love. Drop your predictions in the chat. Hit that like button. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, as we got the Brooklyn Nets going into the huddle right now, and the Bulls all getting the fist bumps and everything in order here. You've got a tough matchup, and the one thing that the Chicago Bulls cannot do, the one thing that the Chicago Bulls cannot do is you cannot let the Brooklyn Nets get out to a big lead to start this game. You have to be able to keep them close starting this game, because you have a team right now. As we got the starting lineups here: Ime Udoka, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Patrick Williams, Nikola Vucevic, Kyrie Irving, Joe Harris, Kevin Durant, Royce O'Neal, and Nick Claxton. You have a team right here with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving that, yeah, they do have terrible defense. It is a bad defensive team. It is a struggling defensive team. But at the end of the day, they are a team that absolutely can put up points. While they're one of the worst defensive teams, they're one of the best offensive teams, and that's the thing that you have to worry about there. As we're getting ready to get this game underway, man, if you have not done so, hit that like button. Let's get this mug cracking, man. Let's get up over 100 in the chat as we got the opening tip here. Vucci winning the tip. Ball back to Ime Udoka. For some reason, my thing being weird. Here's Ime. Left side, guarded here by Kyrie Irving. Drops this down here to P. Will. P. Will, middle. Over now to Vooch. Vooch couldn't get the first of two to go. Rebound there by O'Neal. Here's Kyrie bringing the ball up here. Kicks it out right side to O'Neal. Back up top. Now guarded by Io. Back over left wing here to O'Neal. O'Neal with the ball, looking to come off of the screen here from Claxton. Kicking it cross court. Harris is open. Pull up three. Corner. Couldn't get that one to go. But I think we got a moving screen on there. All right, let me get the scoreboard on here a little bit so we don't look like, a Warner Brothers production. Actually, I'd take a Warner Brothers production. That'd be nice. There we go. And boom. It's now Bulls first on the board. Pull up mid-range by Zach LaVine. Need to see a lot from Zach in this one. I need to see a lot more from Zach in this one. Zach's been on the load management thing. He started off slow the last couple of games, man. Got to see him give us a little bit more. Here's now Kyrie Irving, top of the key. Looking to get right side, throwing it down to Claxton. Got that one knocked away. Vooch on the recovery there. Back up top here to O'Neal. O'Neal, pull up three, over. Io couldn't get that one to go. Good rebound there. Tipped over to DeMar. They're going to give the board to DeMar, but Vucci was the one that tipped it to him. Here's now Zach LaVine, pull up three. Couldn't get that one, hit off the back glass. Rebound here by Kevin Durant. Kicks us over left side here to Kyrie. Kyrie trying to drive past Io. Io doing a good job defensively on him. Kyrie couldn't get the shot to fall there. Io doing a really good job defensively to start this game on Kyrie Irving. Here's now DeMar back to the basket. Turnaround, fadeaway J over O'Neal. Can't get that one to go. Vooch fighting for the tip. Rebound there by Kevin Durant. Here's Durant now bringing the ball up. Patrick Williams going to be guarding him. This is going to be a tough matchup for him all night. Now out right side, Durant getting this down to the middle. Two-hand jam by Claxton. Here's Io bringing the ball up here right side. Getting downhill. He's got it off of the glass. Lay. Ime Udoka back in action and attacking quickly. I like to see that. Right side here, Kyrie Irving with the ball, gets the top of the key to Claxton. Claxton looked weird without the hair, bro. Dropping this off to Joe Harris. Harris on the drive. Pull up mid-range. P. Will got in there. Absolutely got the foul on him from behind. Should have just let that one happen. He didn't have a shot at that. So the big news today surrounding the Brooklyn Nets is the fact that they fired their head coach, Steve Nash. I think we knew that was coming. Kid talked about it yesterday on the show. Joe Harris left the first of two short. That he thought that the Brooklyn Nets just weren't playing hard for Nash. They weren't working hard for Nash. They weren't fighting hard for Nash. And so I think it was pretty visible, something that we could all of us pretty much could see. So as Harris missing a pair there, that's interesting. And so, right, like to me, I was a little bit surprised that it came this quickly, but I did think that the Bulls game could have been the one that actually ended his career. So as now they get this over. Zach LaVine, top of the key. He drives, kicks it over to DeMar. Now back down to Vooch. Vooch with Durant on him. Backing, pushing around. Hey, Voochie passed out, stolen by O'Neal. Zach LaVine playing up on that one, but able to get the lay there. It's a 4-4 ball game. I don't know why the screen says 5-2 right now. It's 4-4. At least on TNT's board. As they get this back up to Io. Io downhill, high off of the glass. Got another lay to fall. Io DeSumo is back. Pettiest man alive in the building. What you got on your face, dog?
Blue blockers, believe it or not.
Why didn't you get some that went on regular glasses?
Dog.
As they get this over to Harris. Harris, top of the key, kicks it out left side, pull up three. O'Neal got that one to fall.
Ooh wee.
you look like
my brother. I am here in support.
Over 100 in the chat. As they get this back up top here, over to P. Will. P. Will pull up mid range over Harris. Got it to fall. Tough shot. I like that. Bro, what's going on?
P. Will doing a little bit.
What the heck is going on with the Google score? They're confused right now.
I'm confused.
They math is all off. It is 8-7 right now. As here's now the drive. Durant kicks this over to nobody. Io with the steal. Io pushing the pressure. Down to DeMar. DeMar couldn't handle the pass. And that's going to be last touch by.
It should be Brooklyn's ball because it was off of DeMar's leg.
I thought it went off of DeMar's foot on that one, but nobody's arguing.
Hey, listen. Keep ball, baby. I like what I see for Io so far.
I touched the ball, coach. I touched the ball.
Yeah, I wish.
Here's DeMar now. Kicks this over to Zach LaVine. Zach looking to come off of the screen here and does. Down now to P. Will. P. Will pull up, mid-range, turnaround, fadeaway. Got it. Oh, my goodness. Ooh, okay, P. Will. That's what we've been waiting on. Over 100 in the chat.
100.
100.
That man like, you ain't finna trade me. I bet.
Trade who? As they kick this out to O'Neal. O'Neal out to the corner. Joe Harris pull up three. Couldn't get that one to go. Rebound there by DeMar. At least early on, Joe Harris not knocking down the corner three.
Hey, O'Neal should have rotated that bad boy a little faster.
Bro, I don't know what he did. He like got stuck on that. As here's Io dropping this down to Vooch. Vooch turnaround, puts up the float. A lot of contact from Durant. The foul call came there. KD thought that was a clean block, but we thought you had a clean hairline. So we're all wrong.
Hey, he ain't never really had a clean hairline.
Hey, bro. It's the bald spot in the middle that he just rolling with, bro. Like, yeah. Hey, oh, that might be a clean block.
That's a clean block right there.
A clean block right there. Hey, listen. Robbie, what's going on, man? Good morning over there, man. Shout out to everybody who's overseas in the chat, man, in an entirely different time zone. I love the dedication. As Voochie couldn't knock that one down there, bro. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if the Google scoreboard is ahead, but if the math is actually just wrong on it. Like, it might be ahead, but also
it's ahead because if he knocks this down,
the math wrong though.
If he knocks this down, it'd be 11-7.
Yeah, but it said he's able to knock that one down there. It said earlier that it was 7-4, and it's never been 7-4.
Travis said I'm getting glasses too. Hey, I just need something to block the blue light because it's hurting my eyes. I look at screens all day.
P. Will getting a steal there, playing the passing lane up here to DeMar now left side. DeMar taking his time, spin move, pump fake. You know what he's going to do. Kicks it back out. P. Will rotates that over to Zach. Zach gets it down to Vooch. You know where they want to go. Vooch, turn around, kicks it out to Io. Get it back down there. Yep, repost them. I need 50. Oh, they call a travel on Io on that. Is that Gucci clone? Is this the first game we see from Gucci clone this year?
Is it?
I don't think we've seen Gucci clone this year.
Well,
we got a timeout coming here. Hey, Vooch, I'm not going to lie to you, though. Listen, I get Vooch passing and all that. I need you to be a little more aggressive, my boy. You need 50 in this one. You should have 50 in this one. You should have 50 in this one. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us, man. Saw somebody ask about this in the chat. Did see the news on Takeoff, man. RIP to Takeoff. Crazy people being
stuff.
lost too young, bro. I think Takeoff was born like a month after me. So it's crazy to see somebody who's your age lose their life over something as dumb as dice.
Also goes again to us it's a cautionary tale. Watch your circle. Watch where you're at.
Yeah.
As you decide to build your platform and get to a different echelon in life, you may have to start doing things a little different. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but I mean, it kind of is what it is, you know?
We got little mama in the building with the Bulls merch on. Hey, what you doing, baby? Look at you. Look at the camera, bro. You can't even see that far. Well, I hope you can. You got astigmatism? Look at you. You right there. Oh,
MC,
man.
what's happening? What's happening?
Bulls definitely getting the dub now. Little mama's in the building, man. Literally, when we brought her in the building last time, the Bulls instantly started coming back. The second she had to go to bed. You see the news, not only Nash got canned, according to – look, bro, look. They fixing the scoreboard right now. hey, somebody just got the shoulder tap. Well, hey, I'm going to need you to clock out.
Nets got to work out suspension contract issues with Ime from Boston, but it'll be done in 24 to 48 hours. And listen, I called it, and you know what? Give credit where credit is due. Stephen A. called it 2 months ago.
Here's the wild part, right? I think we all were calling for it, and I think that's the part that probably was the most of the writing.
He called
on the
this
wall,
exact
right?
move with Ime.
Yeah. No, I think that was the part where it was the writing on the wall. I think as soon as you knew that, Ime wasn't going to be a part of the Celtics, and I think me and you talked about this on the show, right? That they didn't want to make that move because Ime was available, and you knew that you were going to be firing Steve Nash in that situation. So,
you know, the crazy thing about it though is, I don't know why people, have this idea that he could potentially go back to the Boston Celtics. I mean, the reports are out there, so we're not saying anything salacious. But the man had a relationship with one of the VPs.
Hey, you can't come back to my house.
You know what I'm saying? One of the VPs of, I think, was it finance of the organization?
Yeah, something like that.
Do you think that guy's going to quit?
You can't come back to my house. Hey, listen, he runs the money. Hey, and if I'm Ime, I don't want to go back to that organization because the thing is, if you do, I know where all your money goes, and I absolutely will mess with it. You mess with my life, I mess with yours. Let's see.
It was an interesting take on what happened to the woman he was involved with, but I'm pretty sure she was she was reprimanded. Pretty sure that happened. So we got KD with the rock right now, pulls up over P. Will. No foul.
Thought there was some contact there. No foul there. Over to Zach LaVine. LaVine driving downhill. A lot of people down there. Back to Io. Puts up the flow. Nice. Got it to go. I believe Io DeSumo has 8 points right now. At least 6. Bulls getting out here to a hot start. And this is the thing, right? This is what we talked about. You can't get down early in these quarters. Here's now. Kevin Durant double team came his way and tipped around. Good defense there by DeMar, and he's got the steal. Here's DeMar DeRozan now, bringing the ball up on the drive here. Drops it out to Zach. Zach back out to P. Will. P. Will pump fake driving now on Kevin Durant. Back out to Io. Now up to Zach. Zach getting some direction from Io.
Ooh,
little
nice
hezzy. He's at the bucket, out to the corner, back up to Io, up top, Vucci, open 3, left it short, but Zach got the rebound, put back, and it's a bucket.
Big.
Woo! She cool. As long as it ain't time for her to go to bed. You good. You can stay up and watch the game with daddy, baby. Here's now Kyrie Irving right side. Gets his top of the key. Taking his time here now. Ooh, nice spin move. Back up top here to O'Neal. Pull up 3. Couldn't get that one to fall. Rebound there by Vucci. Here's now LaVine bringing the ball up left side. Hey, this might just be me as they get this over here to DeMar. Pull up 3. Missing everything on that one.
Okay.
Hey, listen.
Everything.
He's only got 413. Here's a question that I want to drop in the chat as well. We talked about this on Locked On Bulls this morning on our last segment. It's now pull up 3. O'Neal able to knock that one down. DeMar DeRozan only has 130 less points career-wise than Stephen Curry does. And he's only taken 413 3-pointers. Knowing that and knowing that he's a two-time gold medalist, as Zach LaVine pull up three, could knock that one down, rebound there by Claxton. Here come the Nets. Would you consider DeMar DeRozan a Hall of Famer? As Durant picking up the foul there, pull up, can't get that one to go.
No.
That's kind of crazy. He's got 20,000 and like 21 points on just twos, basically.
Great. I mean, for one, let's not. We keep overusing the word great. At least I do. Overuse the word.
I mean,
great.
listen, that's a great career, whether you get a championship or not.
That's championship true. It's a great
solidify career. It as a Hall of Fame career, but that's still a great career.
I would say no. I don't know. I think the Hall of Fame is starting to get too watered down, in my opinion.
For sure. Because it's the basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah. So, I mean, I would have to look at what his college career and high school career looked like to even have a definitive statement. But just off his NBA career, I would say no. Because if he makes the Hall, there's a case for a lot of other players who've put up some good numbers to make the Hall that are not there.
Yeah, but the thing is, as DeMar now pull up mid-range, got that one to go as we're talking about him here. The thing is, there's only...
that's cap. Oh, that's cap.
There's only 3 players that are a part of that 50,000-point club
20,000
that aren't in the Hall of Fame. I'm sorry, 20,000-point club is Durant picking up the foul there on the drive, that are a part of that 20,000-point club that aren't in the Hall of Fame, but they're also players that it took all of 20 to 22 years to get there, and DeMar's done it in 12.
Interesting.
There's no right or wrong answer with it, honestly, to me. Like, I was like when you say it, right, it's like, should DeMar DeRozan be a Hall of Famer? My initial feeling is like, absolutely not. Why are we even having this conversation?
Yeah.
But as I started to look at it, I was like,
hold on. We gotta address 2 things right here. Please. I don't know if this is. Oh, stop it. Stop it.
Be able to knock down a
Stop it. Hey, listen. He ain't had half the career. He ain't had half the career. That's like saying Dwight Howard's not a Hall of Famer. No, Dwight Howard's a 3-time defensive
Hall of Famer, though. As DeMar, Javante, a lot of contact, back up over to Io, back out to Caruso, and what do we got? Stepped out of bounds. We got another Bulls turnover here. That's not what you want to see. Brother, he just checked ball with Javante?
Well, I think he did.
Man, why didn't Javante just... Well, I guess the ref got to give you the ball. But he definitely just checked ball with Javante. 17-14. Here's the interesting thing about this game as well, right? This is one of the few games this year as they get this ball down here to Durant, double team coming, kicking it back up top here. Now out left side, pump fake on the drive, back up top, open, pull up, 3. Couldn't get that one to go, fighting for the board. Bulls have it. This is one of the few games this season where the Bulls have more rest than the team that they're going up against. So because Philly played last night and almost lost, as DeMar turnaround fade away, can't get that one, almost lost to an Indiana team that has been spunky competitive this year. Durant pull up 3. He got it. We got a tie ball game here.
Hey, Durant, give me mine.
Competitive all season, but hasn't been able to come out on the winning end of it. Ben Mathurin was giving buckets. Y'all only consider him as a Hall of Famer because he's on the Bulls and y'all like him. Literally, kid said he's not.
I think he's talking to the chat because I said he's not.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm like, I don't know.
If Kukoc is in the Hall of Fame, how's DeRozan not reasonable?
There's a lot of jewelry on Kukoc's hand that
now here's 3 of them things.
A ring absolutely puts him in.
Hey, Kukoc also was considered the best in his country before he even got to America. So I mean, like, Kukoc in the Basketball Hall of Fame has a better resume, if we're being honest.
I think that's the part to me that kind of.
But that's also the part I don't know about DeMar's career. So like that's the thing I want to give room to speak on later.
I don't think he didn't win any championships in college, right? Like with Melo, even with that, when you look at Melo, Melo won a championship at Syracuse, has all the gold medals, has 20,000 points, all of that stuff, right? But I mean, really, if you take out like, I guess you do count the gold medals but I don't know how heavily they weigh in. But outside of that, right, like the Syracuse championship is the only one he's got.
I mean, it's tough because I'll say this. DeMar, for a career, averages 20 points a game. He's done it for roughly nine
Probably.
of the
I was going to say probably only didn't do it when he was in San Antonio.
9 of the 13 seasons he's done. No, he averaged 22 in San Antonio.
Didn't he average 18 one year, though?
No, he averaged over 20 in both seasons.
Oh, shout out to him.
He was getting money.
Yeah, big money. Hey, get your money right. Yes, I'm hopeful.
I
Yes,
hate that song with a passion, bro.
I
I hate that. Every time I hear that song, I just immediately want to click off. Like,
I gotta go. It just reminds me of the end of every black movie ever.
Which is why I hate half the song, because it's like they talk about black people not being a monolith. You show made it that with every song, every movie ending the same. Goddamn.
Hey, bro, I swear the funniest part about that is only in the black movies do those movies end with something wild realistically happen. Just be like, Jay Sean went off to college and turned himself into a business leader and a civil rights master. Pookie was shot. Dang! Like, what? Pookie never left the hood. He was shot. Dang!
I would say this. Looking at DeMar's career.
Hey, listen, it's not Hall of Fame rock solid, but it's a case.
I mean, you got to think about it. You know whose career he has a career like Mark Aguirre's. Actually, kind of just like Mark
got a ring though, don't he?
Mark got 2 when he ain't in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
and he averaged 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists a game.
As now Vucci with the ball, looking to go back to work here on Claxton. Double team came his way out to DeMar. Pull up mid range, couldn't get that one. Javante fighting for the tip. Vucci got the rebound there. Gets it back out here to DeMar. DeMar with the ball, little crossover, gets this over to Dragic. Dragic on the drive, kicks it out to Caruso. Pump fake, doesn't take it. 5 on the clock, back out to Dragic. 3 on the clock, pull up 3. He got it.
Oof. Bang.
You know what? This is the one. This is the first person that I thought of, but nah, bro. You got to go look at what Bernard was actually doing. 20-17 here. Nets trying to get this going. They get it down here to Durant. Durant guarded here by Javante Green. Kicks this over. Corner. Open. Pull up. 3. Got it. Got to defend that corner 3. Yuta Watanabe, the man who was on the receiving end of Anthony Edwards' probably most famous dunk.
He said, "Hope you said Mark McGuire." No, Aguirre, bro.
Bucci left that one short down there and picking up the foul on Durant. Bucci, I call for you to ball out here, brother. And you're not showing me a lot here. 20-22, 26 left here in the first quarter. Bulls keeping this first quarter close, at least at this point.
If Kukoc is eligible, DeMar should be as well because he's unquestionably a better individual player. There's a lot of individual players I could say.
I can't argue it. I believe Kukoc would have been a better individual player, but he didn't have that opportunity. It's good defense there, fighting for the ball here, knocked around. Brooklyn able to come away with it. Watanabe now on the drive, kicks this back up to Durant. Picked up here by LaVine, driving, puts up a tough shot. Couldn't get that one to go, tried to flop at the end of it. I don't know why.
He doing a whole lot of up and under.
Bro, he on the floor every play as they get this over to Dragic. Dragic pull up corner 3. Couldn't get that one. Does get that one. Oh, it hit every part of the rim and fell. The Dragon.
Was that a tip in? I think that was a tip in.
No, bro, that was clean. DJJ never touched it. Oh, are they saying that was a tip in?
I think that was a tip in, bro, because it should have been a 3.
All right, maybe that was a tip in. All right, let's see. Nope, they changed it. It's now pull up mid-range Durant getting that over the outstretched arm of DJJ there. By the way, over 200 in the chat.
200.
She really just watched the game. Zach
LaVine
step back. Can't get that one. Oh, tipping, fighting for the ball here. DJJ able to come away with the rebound and the putback there. Hey, listen, that's what I was talking about, bro.
He just wanted more.
He got 7 rebounds on one play right there, bro.
He just wanted more.
Hey, there's no rebounders on this team. Here's now. Durant, pull up 3. What are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with that? 25-25. Hey,
Bro, did you hear the net snap?
You didn't hear
Did
nothing.
you hear the net snap?
Bro, you didn't hear nothing. As they kick this over to DJJ and he gets fouled there, it's going to be a foul on Sumner.
Now, if he gets to 25,000 points, which he should be able to do, that's a different conversation because there's only so many people have gotten 25,000 or more.
25 solidifies him. I think a ring solidifies him.
For sure.
If he gets one or the other, honestly.
For sure.
It's tough, bro. Like I can't say, like, if he got in, I would look at it as now DJJ top of the key with the ball, 12 on the clock, left side to Zach LaVine.
Heck, if Tracy got in, he should get in, though.
Well, I think that's the hard part, right?
Tracy
it's now
has scoring titles and stuff.
Bringing the ball back.
Pull up.
Gets this
Zach,
over.
What was that?
DJJ pull up 3. Couldn't get that one. DJJ trying to get, or Kevin Durant getting a handle on the ball here. 33 seconds left in the quarter. 25-25. Here's now top of the key. DJJ guarding Durant. This ain't a matchup you want. Durant doing a lot of hook and pull up mid range. Got it.
Kevin Durant is like, get out the way.
Yeah,
get out the way.
Here's now left side. 14 of the 27 points right now scored here by Kevin Durant. Here's now low push off. Pull up mid-range. Caruso couldn't get that one to fall. Rebound there by Durant. He's got his 5th rebound in the game here. Here's Durant now. Gets it over to Kyrie. Kyrie almost missed it, and he's out of bounds. It's going to be Bulls ball.
That's on KD.
I mean,
that's on KD.
You can look for the basketball to come to you.
He gave it back to him so he could close out. 7 seconds left.
Here's now LaVine, final shot of the quarter. Tough shot off of the glass. Couldn't get it to fall. Brooklyn taking a 2-point lead into the second quarter. I can live with that. We've been down 19 2 of the last 3 games. I can live with seeing that in the second quarter. Your bench unit came in, and guess what? Kevin Durant was Kevin Durant. That's what I saw there.
Kevin Durant was Kevin Durant.
14 points in the quarter.
I would say there's 3 of my favorite players on this court right now. So I'm actually like a kid in a candy shop right now.
Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant.
Kyrie, KD, and DeMar.
Oh, okay. Super chat.
Zach is not. I'm not saying Zach is not one of my favorite players, but it's like Zach has so many moments where I'm like, come on, bro, come on.
DeMar's only 33. If he can have 3-4 more solid scoring years, get to 25,000 points, and make another All NBA team, he'll get in. I think. Well, I think he'll get the other All NBA team this year.
He should.
Yeah, I get 25,000. He's at 20,000 now. He scored 2,000 with the Bulls last season, but that's assuming that he keeps the same pace.
I don't see why he wouldn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, Spirit. I'm a fan of his footwork. DeMar's footwork is ridiculous. There's no reason why he shouldn't get to 25,000. I think ultimately, we're in a situation where, depending on what DeMar does this season, we got to have a real conversation as to, who's the alpha on this team. And, I don't like counting people's money. Like, I don't want to sit there and say Zach didn't deserve it.
I think my thing is right. Like, if you're winning, who cares? I don't care if it's an alpha in certain spots. I don't care if it's, you know what I mean? Like, I just want the Bulls to win. Figure out who's going to close out. Like, we can do that later. How many we got up in here? Dang, hold up now. We got 199 people in here, and we got 58 likes on this video.
Oh, I will turn this thing off.
That's what we doing, dog.
I will Kevin Samuel the heck out of this.
If y'all don't hit the like button on this mug right now, dog, what are we doing right now?
Y'all think I want? Hey, that was my favorite thing. That was my favorite thing about his lives. He used to sit there. Y'all get the likes up. Get the likes up right now. We gonna sit there, cut on this like stupid like little music and let it play for like a good 2-3 minutes till the likes got up. I was like, this man really bullied some likes.
He was always.
And it worked every time. Oh, bro, what a day of basketball. We got Miami and Golden State going at it right now. Got Chicago and Brooklyn going at it right now. Oh, T-Wolves and Phoenix about to go at it later today. Oh, man, what a day.
I'm with it. I'm always good for a good day of basketball. We had an interesting day in football today. I mean, we had a lot of stuff going on, dog. We had a lot of stuff going on.
Did the championship Pistons in the 2000s have an alpha? Yeah, it was Chauncey Billups and Ben Waller.
Yeah, no, they definitely had an alpha. Pat, are we okay with not winning a championship in the next 3 years while DeMar is here, or should we consider it not good? I mean, you're building to win a championship. You're building like it's not like you come into every season feeling like you're going to lose. I'll say this, right? The NBA feels like there's enough parity in it now that I could always see the Bulls being competitive enough and finding their way there. But I mean, it's not DeMar DeRozan. It's not. It's literally, do you have that player that's going to take that next step?
Pat said it. I've said it. A couple other YouTubers have said it. There's criteria for winning championships. It's
Superstar is one of them. Superstar is the main one. Is Patty Mills able
and if
to
it's not superstar, it's actually 3 all-stars.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think we've seen what championship team have we seen consistently win that didn't have a superstar.
I mean, consistently win. I was just going by winning. Like, you know,
I mean,
we have to
like,
go back pretty far.
You look at the Pistons.
You could argue that Toronto didn't have a superstar at the time. You could say that DeMar was. I mean, Kawhi wasn't a superstar at the time. You could argue it. I'm not saying it's right, but
they told you up to DJJ, but he can't get it. The foul coming in there on Kyrie Irving. Dragic was looking for him going up on that one. What channel is the game on? Game's on TNT tonight. All right, let me tell you, Mama, come get you. You ready to go?
Look at that. Ooh, I wanted him to get that.
Hey, that would have been nasty,
bro. Finish that. He got fouled though. I can't hate on that. But DJJ is like the king of almost flushing somebody this season so far. He got about 2-3 good ones.
What? Hey, you know what? I keep getting tweeted all the hold up. What happened? You did? Who at the door?
Oh, for sure. Without Kawhi, they don't come close as DJJ knocks it down. 27-30. Bulls trail by 3. And did we get a turnover already?
How we do that?
Nets have a turnover.
Dang, that was a foul too.
Wow. Yeah, you can't wait till you may get there to switch that around. Some gonna shake.
They knocked this one off of the foot. Oh, that's my mother-in-law. What's she doing at the door? It's all crazy over here right now, man. Shout out to y'all pulling up. They get this in out of Dragic. Dragic backing in, back out to DJJ, resetting in the post on Patty Mills. Got the foul call. Oh, almost got the and one. Couldn't get that one to go.
He's too small.
Don't the Bulls have a 20-0 record on TNT or something like that? Not 20-0, but I think we went on a run.
They have a favorable record, though.
They
have a winning record on TNT.
Yeah, for sure. We went on a run like 13, 14 straight wins on TNT for sure. There's Dragic at the line here. Couldn't knock down the first.
Ooh, ball don't lie. Is that what you're saying? Ball don't lie?
Nah, that's definitely not a ball don't lie.
This is tough because I want Brooklyn to bounce back, but they are playing the Bulls right now. Oh my God. I don't want them to bounce back on us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like you're a Brooklyn fan, but you're more of a Kyrie fan. So you just want Kyrie to keep winning, but you also like I don't. Why aren't they good? It's Kyrie stepping back, kicks this over to Mills. Now back over to Kyrie. Kyrie looking to come off of the screen from Watanabe. Step back, pull up 3 over Caruso. Missed everything on that one. Rebound there by Paypayl. Here comes left side. Dragic with the ball. Coming off of the screen. Heck of a screen by Paypayl. Paypayl getting the ball back. Spin move down low. Back out. Dragic pull up 3. Could not. Dang, that almost got stuck.
Kyrie has 0 points.
28. It's not a drive downhill. Blocked from behind by Paypayl, and he almost stepped over him. He had to offer him the hand. He was like, let me not be disrespectful out here. Look at that. Get this.
Give me that. Hey, I like this new Paypayl. Go ahead, Paypayl. Come on.
Hey, that block was wild.
Come on.
That block
I'm trying not to clap in the mic.
You said what?
I'm trying not to clap into the mic.
Oh. Here's now. Mills, step back, pull up over DJJ. Couldn't get that one to go. Rebound there by Caruso. Caruso now bringing the ball up, crossing half court. Dribbled it off of the foot. Yeah, he did. Fam, Musby. Hey, Duke Jr. looked like he was about to fight for that.
I like these questions. Keep these questions coming. We'll get to them
like
if it doesn't interrupt the flow of the game. Tell the truth, you see Zach LaVine being that guy. If he cleans up his hands, or is he just a star that can get a team to a playoffs and nothing more? Let's actually look at what he does. Let's have this conversation around All-Star break. Give him time
He
to
will
actually
get
get back.
aggressive downhill, able to get the lay. Pushing Royce O'Neal out the way. Who is this?
I don't know. This ain't the same P. Will. But let's have this conversation around All-Star break. That'll let me know.
Handles don't turn you into a superstar. It helps, but they don't get you to that top of the NBA level. Because nobody has a problem with the kind of player Jaylen Brown is. Patty Mills got that one knocked away, ran into Zach, got it to go and won. Yeah, that was
a big boy play right there. No, I think what he's saying, and I could be wrong. So I think what he's trying to say is if he works on some of the deficiencies in his game, would that put him over the top? Because we've talked about his handle plenty of times. But I'll say this: to be a star in the NBA is nothing to sneeze at. How many stars are actually in the NBA? I mean, that's like 450 players. We're talking about what, 30, 40 players to be considered stars at most, So to be in the top 10% of your league, I mean, that's an accomplishment as he gets a bucket right now. So, I mean, nothing to sneeze at.
No, for sure.
We from the town.
Here's now Kyrie coming off the screen, gets this out left side, drops this off to Watanabe, knocked around, and now just pushing Dragic out the way, knocked away by P. Will, another great defensive play. Bro, dang, Zach LaVine blew past Patty Mills. Euro, take that with you.
I don't like his Euro. His Euro looks weird.
I'm cool with that, though, because that means it's going to be tough to defend because you got to look at that and just be like, what the heck was that?
It looked like he's planting hard.
He does.
It just looked like he's like one bad plant away from a tweaked knee, and I don't like it.
Here's now pull up three. Mills got that one to go over the outstretched hand of Zach LaVine. 36-32.
There's two sides to this chart.
Maybe it's Patty Mills, the player that we end up looking at. It's now P. Will deep pull up three. Couldn't get that one to go. Rebound there by Royce O'Neal.
I live in Indiana, but I'm from Chicago.
Here's now kicked out, pull up three. Mills again left that one short. Rebound there by Dragic. Here's Dragic pushing the pressure here. Gets it up right side, getting past Kyrie at the bucket. Contact, no contact by O'Neal. They say clean block. Here comes Kyrie the other way. Kyrie stops, drops it back to Royce. Pump fake, step through, up and under the basket. Good defense there by Zach LaVine, able to knock it away. And LaVine saying Claxton got the last touch on that.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, they need a big man. Claxton is not it.
What you mean they need a big? Of course they need a big man. Kyrie Irving has led them in rebounding twice this year. As they get the ball in here to Kyrie. Good defense there by P. Will on the block. And that's their main problem. I'm going to be honest with you. Is now dropping this down to Caruso. Caruso at the bucket. Woo! Got that one blocked by Watanabe. DJJ back out to P. Will. Out right side. Caruso pull up three. Couldn't knock that one down, bro. You can't hit the heel of the rim after you got blocked like that.
Yeah, Jonathan, I said the same thing.
Here's now right side. Patty Mills bringing the ball back out. Kicks his back up here to O'Neal. O'Neal on the drive. He's downhill. Good defense there by DJJ. O'Neal with 2 rebounds on that one, though, and able to get the finish. It's a 6-point deficit, 38-32. Second quarter, how many points have we scored in the second quarter, bro? I feel like ain't nobody scored nothing.
For the Bulls, no one's really scored anything.
It's 9-7. Okay, I knew I wasn't tweaking right now. I feel like nobody scored nothing in this quarter. Hey man, what we have?
Quite frankly, for my criteria, there's only 5 superstars in the NBA, but that's just me personally. Do me a favor, type in your criteria. I would love to see it. I kind of agree with you.
21, 93 likes. Let's get this up over 100 likes, bro. Let's go. Let's stop playing with it, bro. What y'all on? What y'all on right now? Stop playing with it. I don't know why I got so aggressive on that. I'm sorry.
You got aggressive because you want them likes.
Give me them likes.
Hey, that's how you do it.
Push the button.
Give me my theme music.
Hey, Coach ain't no joke, bro. Coach ain't no joke. He cracks me up.
The one thing I love seeing about Prime Coach is that obviously the area he comes from and how he's actually coaching them to be men.
Yeah.
Like I think growing up, we all wanted that coach to be like Prime. And it's funny because we probably have that individual in our life, but they don't have the prime resume. Imagine having one of the best players in NFL history pour into you like that. That's crazy.
Bro, it's
That's
just
crazy.
it's
Well,
just that
if
confidence,
we don't
right?
see a bunch of successful black men walk out of that room right there, I promise you, they fumble the bag.
Yeah, it's just that confidence that come when you come to a situation and you say, "Yeah, I got this," and I don't care if I hit my face on the ground because I messed something up. Because guess what? I'm also big enough to mess something up and know that I can mess it up and bounce back from it. Let's figure it out.
For sure.
Nah, Prime ain't no joke. I always say, bro, to me, pound for pound, ability, everything that he had to do on the field, Prime is not only one of the best athletes we ever saw, but he's the best NFL player we've ever seen.
That's a fact for me. Oh, that's a fact.
Prime could do everything. Prime could return punts. He could be a receiver. He could be a DB. He could be whatever you needed him to be. He could throw
And
the
he
football.
had swag.
And he had swag while he did it.
That's crazy. Some people have swag, they don't have the skill. Some people
Now,
got
I
skill,
also
they ain't got the swag.
I
Rarely
also
do you get that level of charisma, swag, and ability in the same person. Rarely does that happen.
Now, listen, I'm saying the best football player. I'm not saying most dominant. I'm not saying right like he was crazy at what he did, but Lawrence Taylor. People died. But I think for me, right, like when you talk about an all-around football player, it's like Prime, and then I mean you got to think Walter Payton. Dion is Prime, bro.
I mean, not Dion. You know what I'm talking about. Emmett. I'm talking about Emmett.
Oh, Emmett. Emmett benefited a lot. Bo, I'll give you. Emmett benefited a lot. Emmett benefited quite a bit from an offensive line that absolutely had him cooking.
I tell you one thing though.
That's like Emmitt Smith Hall of Fame career on offense is the same to me as Mike Singletary's career on defense, because I'll never forget Otis had a game where he had 7 sacks. Here's now coming off of the screen. Dragic kicks this over to Javonte Green, puts up the float, can't get the finish there. Rebound there by Claxton. Got to get the offense.
Scrappy game.
Got to get this offense going. As Patty Mills now kicking this over to Kyrie. Kyrie taking his time, holding the ball, guarded by Caruso. Back up top here to O'Neal. O'Neal coming off of the screen, picked up by DJJ. He's downhill at the bucket lay. And the Bulls down 8 here. But yeah,
Steph wants to link
with Mike Singletary. Otis slid over. Zach pull up 3. Does get that one to go. Front of the rim, top of the glass, got the bucket to fall. That's a shooter's roll right there.
Shooter's roll. Hey, Steph wants to link, by the way. We got Kyrie coming down.
Hey, that man said, bro, I never realized how easy it was to sack people when you stand over here. The defensive line was just opening holes. I couldn't help but hit the quarterback. I fell into him twice. As they get this back now to DJJ. Over now, Dragic pull up 3. The Dragon is breathing fire tonight. 40-38, and just like that, the Bulls are back. And here's the thing, right? This is why you have to keep the first quarter close. You got a team that can do this. You've got a team that can come down, knock down 3 threes, get a couple of quick buckets, quick steal. He's at the bucket lay. You got a team that can do all of that, but you have to keep the game close. That's why keeping these first quarters close is so important for the Chicago Bulls right now.
You guys are some of the biggest
in the building, man. We just broke 100 likes.
About?
You guys are some of the biggest bums in the history and don't have any banners. Sometimes you just need to sit still and remember the old poem. I think they're talking about the Nets.
Whoa. I'll make you famous. Guess who just got blocked on YouTube? We're not doing that. I'm gonna
be honest with you, bro. I don't think that let me see. Because YouTube will block a lot of that stuff. I don't even know if that made it. Oh no, it did.
That right there, we have no room for that.
Nah.
No room for that.
Nah.
That you sound and look stupid. Get you off my screen. I'll throw hands with buddy.
Hey. You're not doing it right until the racist folks show up, bro.
Come on.
You're not doing nothing successful until the races show up.
I mean, but realistically, dog, why?
Stupidity, bro. Stupid is as stupid does, sir.
Both sports are predominantly black at this point.
Hey, listen. Hey.
Why?
Hey. I forget.
You watch basketball, it's predominantly
Hey, bro,
black.
It was a TikToker. He said he was doing a skit on like the first black player coming to play in the NFL and how he was doing white DBs. And he said, bro, he was skip scopping all over the field. Nobody could tackle him. I didn't know what to do. I don't know, man. We might be at a point where I just don't even know if white DBs will be a thing anymore. And he's like, hey, the one thing that I do know is there'll always be white players in the league and the DB position will be filled with them. I was dying, bro, because I was like, hey, bro, I can't remember the last white DB I know. I don't remember the last white DB I've even seen, bro. Is there a white DB in the league right now?
I'm sure
there is, but like one of that's playing well.
Hey, listen. Even with that being the case, right? It's funny because it's a skit and everything like that. But you know what? There probably will be a Caucasian DB that comes in and kills it. Just like who would have thought that the best wide receiver right now would be Cooper Kupp?
I mean, I saw that. I thought that Jared Goff was messing him up. By the way, not good.
Not good.
Not good. Keep telling you that one.
Oh, who? Jared Goff?
Jared Goff.
Man,
not good.
Please.
Hey, bro. And that team as a whole, not good.
Jared Goff is just on the Lions.
Oh, now that's it. Now that's what it is now.
Jared Goff is 12, has 12 TDs, 6 INTs, and nearly 2,000 yards.
Not good. We just got also not good.
It's actually one of the better.
Ours is getting better
this season.
What that QBR look like is here's Durant now getting downhill, puts up a tough shot, couldn't get that one to go. Got the foul call there.
He's actually playing pretty well. The team just
got a what?
93.2.
That's mid.
It's not mid. What are you talking about?
90,
it's not 93? Mid. Oh,
93 is mid.
No, listen. Justin, I tell you what, there's a lot of mid QBs there because they
nobody. Are you talking about QBR 120 last week? That's what you're talking about right there. Let's put some respect on Justin.
I mean, listen, I love Justin, but
let's let him have
Jared Goff had 121 against Seattle.
Somebody said Jack Sanborn is our last white hope. Hey, he about to get a lot of time in there.
Jared Goff got TJ traded. No. The Lions realized that they have to blow some things up.
Did they trade TJ Hawkinson today?
I sent that to you in the chat,
bro. I was focused.
TJ is on Minnesota now.
Oh dang! Here's now DeMar pump fake, kicks it over. Javonte on the drive downhill, puts up a tough float, couldn't get that one to go. Vucci fighting for the board, and Javonte coming away with his. Vucci hits the deck. Here's now DeMar looking to reset here. 42-38 on the drive downhill, out to the Dragon. Got another one. The Dragons breathing fire today. Hey, you know he want to show them.
That left hand shot right there. Bro.
Hey, you know he want to show them. Hey, y'all should have played me.
All facts.
He probably mad Steve Nash got fired today. He's like, I wanted to be the one. Oh, nice shake there. Getting past Io, up and under, out to the corner. Pull up 3. Cash money by Joe Harris.
A whole lot of corner threes happening.
From both teams. Right.
I keep saying, though, the Nets, when they get Curry back and they get TJ Warren back, and they need to add one player, I think it's going to be Dwight Howard, they're going to be a different team.
We'll see.
You just don't like TJ Warren.
No, I just is now DeMar pull up mid range, got it. I just don't think
easy.
I don't think any of those players. I think they help offensively. I don't think any of those players fix anything defensively for this team.
TJ was a pretty decent defender, dog.
But it's just him. Like, he not finna Jimmy Butler as they kick this out to the corner. Pull up 3 again. Couldn't get that one to go. Rebound there. DeMar couldn't save it. DeMar falling into the stand.
Patrick Williams is having a day, by the way.
I think TJ Warren's a good defender, but like I don't see him helping the Nets that much defensively. Like,
by
who's
the
he
way,
going to?
I don't mean like he's gonna save them like they're gonna win the championship. They're just
No,
gonna be a more competitive team. Like
I just don't think that, I mean, they've been a competitive team all year. They just can't stop nobody. And I think that's the issue. The biggest thing they need to fix is defensively. Here's Claxton with the ball, pump fake, now driving downhill, kicks this out. Joe Harris, open three. Couldn't get that one to go, but it was wide open.
Bro, he had time to make a sandwich.
Javante on the rotation on that one, man. Maybe somebody read the scouting report and said, we're not worried about Joe Harris at home this year, although he's hitting it 44%. Maybe we should worry a little bit. Here's now P. Will. Gets this down to Vucci. Vucci guarded here by Durant. Backing in. Pushing.
That's not the matchup you want. Why is Durant
back
guarding
up,
him?
pull up three. Io left that one short. Tip back out. Here's P. Will now with the ball. Looking to drive. Taking his time. Spin move. Turn around. Fade away. Jay. He got it. Oh, Patrick, show me something.
Yo, where's this P. Will coming from, dog?
Hey, I need it.
I like this.
No, but I said this too. I said the other player that needs to step up. There's nobody on this team, if he's playing like this, is now to drive, and we got a couple of flops going on here. Like DeMar flopping in the back. Yeah, come on now, dog. Come on. Let me see. Fam, this is my thing with that, bro. And this is
like
weird
you already hedged them and hit them.
I get the lean back to show that I got hit in the face, right?
But play through.
But bro, like I've been hit in the face playing ball so many times, bro. It's never slowed me down. Like it kills me every time, dog. Here's now to drive downhill, high off of the glass, missing everything. Aldasumu sunning a couple people here early on. Here's now DeMar DeRozan bringing the ball up. Little push, getting the screen here from P. Will. Doesn't take it, coming off right side. DeMar trying to go back over to P. Will. P. Will tried to throw that one down, but stolen away there. Here's Claxton looking to bring the ball up. P. Will picking him up. Now out right side. Harris wide open. Three. Got to get back in your rotations. Cash. Got to get back in your rotations.
My man sat there and was like, okay, I'm going to take my time.
Bruh.
Looks good right here. Feet behind the line. Okay.
Had nothing but
now.
time.
All right,
Now, here's the thing. You do want to pull away in this game a little bit because that's still Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving on the other side.
They both average 30 points a game. No matter what the first half looks like. Well, KD has 14 for the half, by the way. So, I mean, he's going to get his 30, but Kyrie can absolutely drop 20 in a quarter. We've seen him do it. I don't want to be in that situation.
For real.
Man, look at P. Will, though, showing some moves and stuff like that. Dog, I'm loving it.
P. Will showing a little footwork, showing a little bit of aggression. What are we looking at right now? Let's see some of the stats here the Bulls got going on. Vooch right now, he's got 7 rebounds. He's only got 1 point. Hey, 49 short. What else we got here? Zach LaVine's got 9 points, 5 rebounds, or 5 assists, 2 rebounds. I like that. P. Will my bad. Let me go Goran Dragic here. 13 points. He's been splashing it from 3. The Dragon has been breathing fire. Patrick Williams, there he is. 8 points, 2 assists. 2 rebounds. Hooping right now. I'll take that, man. What are we in the second quarter here? 8 points.
I'll take it.
He's got his average in the second quarter.
He had time to make adjustments. He had time to rotate the ball. He had time to
make a sandwich. As here's now P. Will the ball gets this out right side here to Vucci. Vucci back up top here to Zach. Zach coming off the screen, now throwing it down back to Vucci out to the corner. P. Will moving the ball back up here to DeMar. DeMar downhill, up under the basket, had nowhere to go, got it out to Caruso somehow, back up to P. Will. Deep pull up 3, left that one short, bro.
We working on the range.
Got his own rebound though. Back to Zach. Zach pump fake out to DeMar. DeMar on the drive downhill over to P. Will. Too many passes.
Too much pass.
Too many passes. Oh, I forgot about you, Steph. I texted the group chat and said, "Is you hopping on?"
Bro, I done told you like 2 times on the live that he wanted the link.
First off, I'm sick of you.
Listen. I thought you texted me. I was working it out. I didn't know what was happening. Zach has the foul right now. I done told you like 2-3 times, like, yo.
First off, let's not bring the facts into this.
Hey, listen. Is that Jerry Seinfeld?
Yeah, you know he is he a Nets fan? Oh yeah, no, he's New Jersey, right?
Yeah.
as they kick this back out to the corner here on the drive, past everybody, two-hand jam there.
Nice move. I respect it.
I do.
Get yourself in the game a little bit.
Here's now DeMar bringing the ball out right side. Little bump there, and they're going to call a foul on Duke Jr. I thought he stepped out of bounds.
I thought he stepped out of bounds, too. I was just looking at that. It's like, that foot hit that line. I don't care what nobody
tweaking on that, or... Here's Caruso now getting the ball in here. Nets lead by 5, 2:44 left in the second. Pull up mid-range. DeMar, he got it. Hey, let's show some defense now, boys. We got Paypayl now. Pat can't listen.
Can't tell
him
nothing.
I told y'all we was going to get him
nothing.
Hey, real talk. I just didn't get a chance to make the clip quick enough. Kid also called Steve Nash getting fired.
I'm also calling Dwight to the Nets. I'm calling it.
Dwight said he want to play for the Warriors.
Dwight ain't going to no Warriors.
As here's now Durant coming off of the screen here, guarded here by Paypayl, kicking his back up top. Harris now picked up here by LaVine. Stop. Back downhill. Drops it off to Duke Jr. Up to Claxton. Two-hand jam.
You know, I wasn't expecting Claxton to get that.
I wasn't either. He just kept going up. As they get this out left side here to DeMar. DeMar downhill, got the contact there.
What kind of foul is that?
That's Sumner on the foul call there. Did he gritty after? What was that?
He said, "Call me winning a Powerball. I got you."
Well, let's see what Claypool turns out to be first, right? Like, it only works if I call it and he turns into a really good receiver for the Chicago Bears.
When does AK put more pressure on Billy for the team's weakness? They're not rotating. They've been playing really good defensive ball this season.
They have.
AK is gonna let his coach. You don't want a GM or anybody too involved. You let the coach coach.
You deal with the roster. You let the coach deal with everything else.
Say, hey, a tourist. You got a whistle? Go up there, sit down, and make some calls. What about that?
I will say it's Durant driving through. Nice dime underneath the Claxton. Looked like a travel. Thank you. I was finna say this man took 13 steps. But nah, the one thing he can say, like, hey, AK, do you do this? You're like, well, I did actually. Yes, I hooped against Michael, gave him buckets.
Okay. Yeah.
He also gave me 40, but still.
Okay. GM all in the video.
Hey, you don't want your GM as Vucci dropping this down to Paypayl. Paypayl was too excited for the dunk and lost the handle on that one. Here's now the drive. Claxton running through Dragic. That's going to be a charge, and Dragic took that to the face. That's hard. Hey, listen. He took that one, bro.
That's a flagrant.
He took that one. No, I think it was just body, bro. I think he just.
That's flagrant.
No, that's a flagrant. Yeah, he threw the elbow into him. He threw the bow into the face, bro. What are you doing?
If I win Powerball, me and all my podcaster friends will sit courtside and live call everything.
That's not.
He didn't hit him in the nose like he sold it out to be. He hit him in the neck.
It's a flagrant because it hits him in the face, head and neck area. But I don't think that it was intent. It's not even a flagrant.
Common foul. There we go.
Foul. I'm not mad at that.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad.
He is regular NBA basketball.
Hey, look. He is 36 though. Maybe chill out a little bit. It's now DeMar pull up. Couldn't get that one to fall.
I want the basketball where I can foul you and not everything have to be reviewed.
It's a really low scoring game for these two teams.
It's a good defensive game.
As here's now stolen away there. Vucci with the steal up to Dragic. Dragic over to Zach. And again, just can't hold on to the basketball. Zach LaVine losing the ball there. What is it, hot in there? Is it hot in that mug? Why can't nobody hold on to the ball? You got sweaty palms in this mug? Y'all moisturized too much before the game, bro? What's going on here? As Durant ripping through, picking up the foul call there on Paypayl. Hey, bro, that'll piss me off so much, bro.
Then pat me on the chest like
you ain't getting that one. That'll piss me off so much. I'll foul you so hard on the next play.
Laughing at him.
Hey, I'll foul you so hard on the next play, bro. I swear I will.
It's a vet move, dog. It's a vet move.
Bro,
You ain't got that
it's
yet.
such a vet move too. It's just like it was a clean rip through. His hand was there, got it, pat on the chest, and you ain't there yet. Dang it. 53-49 here.
Hey, you got to get some rings for this one, son.
You said what?
So you got to get some rings for this one, son.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
Kevin Durant's legacy is one of the most interesting legacies of all time to me.
I'm going to be honest with you, as 54-49, I think Kevin Durant's legacy would be held in so much higher regard if he just would leave Twitter alone.
I don't care about him clapping back at
now
fans.
DeMar pull up mid-range, got that one to go and one. He'll be at the line for one more. I just think it's one of them things, right, where it's like, hey, bro, if you like the thing that he always and mugs like that always say is like, I just want to go out there and hoop. But you go out there and you engage with all the mugs and you deal with all the mugs, and it's just like, but now you entering into the realm of I can clown you on anything. Like in Twitter, it ain't no boundaries in Twitter, brother.
I'm gonna say this. I don't know when it became you don't need to respond to the fans and stuff like that. Man, these people is human. First off, Charles Barkley threw a fan outside of a window. All right, let's be real. Twitter fingers is the least of your concerns. Charles Barkley was throwing people out of windows. All right, let's be real. If you ever came in front of Mike in person, there's stories about Mike cussing at and spitting at people. Like for real. Like let's calm it down. You deal with some Twitter fingers. He's a person too. If you want to clap back, let him clap back. Shut it up.
Here's now O'Neal or Claxton back up top here on the drive downhill off of the glass. Got the late air is Sumner. 56-52. Bulls defense looking a little. I mean, it's just a lot of turnovers here. They defense looking a little mid.
Turnovers. What did you do to him, Pat?
I didn't do nothing.
Did you call a loss? Did you call a loss?
Here's now DeMar. No, I called a big victory. DeMar step back, pump fake, doesn't take it, drops this off to Vucci. Vucci out to the corner, open. P. Will pull up three. Couldn't knock that one down. Rebound there by Durant. P. Will with the ball off of the glass. Couldn't get that one, but got a foul call on what?
It's an offensive foul.
That sends Durant to the line.
For Kyrie not to have any points, it's kind of big for them to still be up. For Vooch to only have 1 point, it's kind of big for us to still be in it.
Yeah, I don't understand. Vooch hasn't even taken. He's taken 3 shots.
I mean, look at the way he's getting beat up. He ain't getting enough room to take a shot.
Hey, you supposed to beat up back. Ain't nobody down there big enough to beat you up.
KD's about to have a 20-point half as he knocks down that one for 19.
Interesting.
The difference is the 3-point shooting. The Bulls are shooting 29%. The Nets are shooting nearly 50%. So I mean, you know,
that's what's gonna keep it close for sure.
That's what's gonna keep it close.
Is Durant knocks down a pair. Here's Vooch, gets it up to LaVine. LaVine getting it in. 1 second on the clock. I don't think he got it off in time anyway. That's gonna be the half there. 58-52.
Is Kyrie hurt? He look like he's limping.
I don't know. It'd be weird for him to play if he was limping that hard, but
now here's the one thing I will say. Let's not make this the trade Vooch game just because if we take a L, please let's not do that because
it'll never be trade Vooch for me. Unless you're getting something really good.
I know how you get down. I'm just saying.
I think hey, listen, I also can call you out for having 1 point versus a team that you should be way more aggressive than, and you should be dominating offensively, in my opinion. Ringo, what's good? What's going on?
What's good? Hey man.
Welcome.
I'm in here now.
Better late than never.
No, I was at the store. I left my phone in the car.
Batman isn't a superhero.
He's rich.
He's rich.
Hey, actually, I ain't even gonna lie. I've seen something that said like Batman is just as mentally ill as the characters that he goes up against, which is which is technically why he leaves the Joker alive. Because
Batman's killed more people than the Joker ever has.
I mean, it was a pretty interesting theory.
I see where you're going with that. because he's allowed people to stay alive to kill people. So it's his fault.
Yeah,
All right,
exactly.
I get you. I actually kind of agree with that one.
He's allowed literally serial killers, terrorists, and mass murderers to stay alive in Arkham Asylum, which is the worst prison ever.
People break out every day for fun.
Bro. They break out for fun and go back. It's like a hotel, dog.
They keep my cell warm. I'll be back soon.
Hey, I'm gonna leave the cell door open for you. This is,
you know what I'm saying? They got Bruno Mars playing in that mud.
Listen, Superman has to be the weakest one ever. He's the strongest and dumbest, and for some odd reason, he always has these very interesting ways to lose his power. I'm sorry, I can't respect it. Let's get to some halftime stats before we get too down this Marvel, DC, and all that stuff.
Hey, before we do that, appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is not Chicago's call of the Chicago Bulls. This is the world's call of the Chicago Bulls. So if you're in here right now, man, let us know in the chat where you're watching the game from. Where y'all watching the game from, man? Appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love. Kid, run us down on some halftime numbers, brother.
Man, let's do it. Hey, listen. First off, we're going to shout out Paypayl for coming alive. I want to save it for last, but I got to do it first because I've killed him. I have to give him his flowers when he does well, just as much as I like to sit there and clown him when he doesn't. The man has 8 points, 3 rebounds. He's 4 of 7 from the field, but the footwork has been looking nasty. The man's been aggressive. He's making his presence known. I mean, he
worked with DeMar this offseason.
He looked like he worked. He already has 2 blocks to go along with 1 steal. I mean, good halftime stats. 0 for 3 from 3, which is something that the whole team is struggling with right now. But I mean, getting it done, gotta love it. DeMar DeRozan leading us right now with 11. Well, no, excuse me. Goran Dragic leading us right now with 13 points, 4 of 6 from the field, 4 of 5 from 3, shooting 66% from the field right now. Shout out to the Dragon right now. And everybody else really helping him. In the sidekicks, DeMar DeRozan with 11 points, Zach LaVine with 9, Vooch with 1 and 7. Right, bro. Kind of balanced scoring right now. We got DJJ getting busy right now. 4 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. He also has he doesn't have a block. But close game. One of the key things is shooting. 3-point shooting is a little down. Switching it over to the Nets real quick. Did you know who he is? It's Kevin Durant. You know who he is. You know who he is. 20 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 of 6 from the field, 10 free throws, 2 of 3 from the 3-point line. Right now, he pretty much has someone's career stat as a halftime stat. But not getting too much help from his co-star, partner in crime, and Kyrie, who has 0 points.
Too much. He got the same amount of points as I do, kid.
Yeah, no, right? He could have just not showed up at all and put up 2 points.
They have the same amount of points.
But we got O'Neal kicking it in with 12, and then we got everything sprinkled out. One addition I want to shout out because Joe Harris has been Joe Harris to me is one of the game changers for them. He spreads the floor. He's a good shooter. He's shooting nearly 40% from field from the 3-point line as a career. He's 2 of 4 right now, and ironically, those are all the points he has, those 2 threes. So, so everyone else is kind of sprinkling in 2 points here, 2 points there. Patty Mills is an honorable mention with 9 in 5 minutes. Actually, that's a pretty good stat. He has 9 points in 5 minutes. He's also 2 of 3 from the field. But matchup wise, here's where the rubber meets the road. You ready for this?
Let's do it.
Bulls getting killed on the 3-point line right now, 29% to their 47%. We're also getting kind of killed on the free throws a little bit. It's fairly even. Points in the paint, we're actually getting dogged right there, 20 to their 14 to their 20. Second chance points for the Bulls is actually relatively high. So for us to be down is kind of interesting because they're not blowing us out tremendously. Like they have 9 turnovers, we have 7. We have more blocks, we have more steals, we have about equal amount of assists, 10 to 12. Rebounding, we're actually leading them in rebounding, but the second chance points we're killing them. So it's like realistically, it all boils down to that one thing: 3-point shooting percentage, and this game is ours.
And teams have had the biggest 3-point shooting percentage, or second biggest, I believe, in the NBA versus the Chicago Bulls. I believe that the Bulls right now are allowing 44% from the 3-point line as a whole. They've done A good job kind of later in games running teams off of the 3-point line, but in the early parts of the games, right, it's not something that they really focus in on. That's an issue. That's a problem. That's how teams get out to these big leads against you. Granted, right, a couple of teams having really hot quarters makes a big difference about that. But like I really think that for this Bulls team to take that next level, for this Bulls team to get to that next step, you got to figure out how to consistently close out on that 3-point line. Shout out to Cordero, man. Says Pat and Kid, would you guys describe this team as lacking the talent like superstar to win a championship, or is the coaching an issue that Billy won't get us a chip no matter the talent? No, I mean, listen, I've seen a lot of the coaches that we still look at and still kill today, or even some of the coaches that we hold in regard as some of the greatest coaches of all time, didn't get championships. Realistically, when you go back to the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s, it's the same dudes getting championships. You need a superstar. The thing that changes is a superstar. The thing that puts you in a position to win is a superstar. I'm not saying that the Bulls can't get a one-off championship if you build this team up, right? But the thing is, right, can you get consistent championships? I don't just want championship 7. I want 8. I want 9. I want 10. You know what I mean? Like you have to have a really good head coach that's able to manage that. I'm not saying you don't. But a superstar puts you in that position first. Billy Donovan is here because he allows Patrick Williams to grow. He allows Al DeSumo to grow. He's great for developing a young team. You're a young Bulls team.
He's also good for Zach LaVine, who's also relatively young. I mean, Zach LaVine is not in his 30s. He's in his later 20s. Yeah. He's just over 26, I believe. So, I mean, like, here's the thing. We ain't been to the finals.
Yeah.
In nearly 22 years. Guess what? Let's just get back to the finals.
Hey,
let's just do that. Let's get to the ECF
again. Yeah, I was gonna say I'll take an ECF.
Let's get back to the ECF again.
I'll take an ECF.
We know you're gonna take the ECF.
Hey, listen, let's get back to Eastern Conference Finals and then see if we can.
How do the ECFs working out for you?
Oh, he can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can say we made it.
He got a lot of conversation for somebody that's losing in the ECF.
I can say we made it.
Hey, how y'all playing lately, bro? What's going on with y'all?
You know what? They're actually leading. I was gonna say that they're leading the Warriors by 2 right now.
The Warriors, I ain't gonna lie to you. The Warriors look out of place.
I think they're on 4 in a row right now. Actually, for the
4
season.
losses.
That won 1 game on the road this season.
Oh, 0-4 on the road. You saying?
Yeah, they're 0-4 on the road.
Hey,
yeah,
they got it.
The one thing about them is they are. Draymond mentioned something about their 73-9 team that I've always respected. He said teams figured us out. And when I said that, people killed me. I'm like, they were easy to figure out once you saw it. Like, once you saw what it was later in the season, you knew what they were doing. Now, ironically, with less athleticism in those key positions, like, they're going to have to make a move with their big man. They're going to need a better big man if Wiseman can't make the leap. And they're going to need to find a replacement for Draymond Green and the attitude that he brings to the team. I think that's going to have to happen.
I would agree with you on the second part of that.
I think
I think eventually Wiseman's going to take the lead. I mean, he's showing you what he can bring when he's healthy this season already, even in those bench minutes. But I mean, at some point you're gonna have to cut ties with Draymond, and I really don't know what's going on with Clay. I'm gonna give him some grace because it's Clay, and it's been 6
he's older
games.
And he's been through 2 injuries. I think here's the thing: you can figure something out and still not be able to stop it.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely.
We all 3 know how the triangle offense works. Isaiah Thomas, all of them knew how the triangle offense works. They knew where Michael Jordan was going. Heck, half the time Mike was telling them. You still got to be able to stop it.
Yeah, rules actually for the triangle offense, rules back then were actually more in favor of that offense. Like, now that triangle doesn't work as much.
Well, I mean, the thing
in
is too,
today's
right?
league,
Like,
it don't work as much.
I think the thing is too, right? Like the triangle probably does work in today's league. If you got Michael Jordan standing over there,
Yeah.
or if you got Kobe Bryant, you know what I mean? Like the triangle offense didn't work with Carmelo Anthony.
Do you see? And do you see the gap between that? You have to have
you know what I mean? Like,
great player.
Yeah.
You know, you have to have a top 15 player to actually execute that. You know, as opposed to a top 100. You know, so
that's really what it is. So, like, I think, and again, right, that kind of goes back to the conversation that he asked about, you know, do we think it's Billy Donovan or do we think it's superstars? There's just some things, right, that I mean, listen, they all know what's happening on the court. They all know where they're supposed to be, but
I also think it's
players just, you can be the best defender on them and you can stop them. And like, here's the funny part to me, and it's my favorite part when Jordan talks about Ron Harper in Cleveland, when Ron Harper should have been on him on the shot on Elo because Ron Harper defends him better. Ron Harper just would have been in the one in the picture getting dropped off. Like, it's just some things you can't stop. You can play perfect defense. You can foul. You can hit me as hard as you want. And sometimes the shot just goes in because you're that good of a player. Dang.
That's a good block right there, boy.
Bam Adebayo just jumped to heaven to block that mug.
Now, here's the one thing I will add.
Now letting Strus dunk it on the other end is wild.
That's the one thing I will add to this too. And you know what? KG talked about it. Paul Pierce talked about it. Sometimes when you come off a championship run, and this is well reported,
you exhausted.
Those newer guys who just got their taste of a championship run, they don't come back as hungry at the same time.
Yeah.
So now you're dealing with that. The Warriors have done a great job of developing young talent, bringing some people in, changing careers. If you ask me, like Andrew Wiggins was considered one of the worst signings. And I mean, look at what he did. He was probably MVP if it wasn't for Steph going off the way he was. Like, realistically, you look at that. Are they as hungry? Is Jordan Poole feeling himself too much? I mean, there's a reason why he got decked. I think Jordan Poole,
but I mean, like Jordan Poole might be.
KG and them talked about it. He's like, you already know, like that had to be like they feeling themselves a little bit. They're not really as focused and stuff like that. And he trying to right the ship.
Hey, bro,
he did it the wrong way, but he's trying to do it.
I don't care. Nobody say. Didn't nobody run over to Jordan?
Then nobody run over to
nobody.
But it was just the staff. Nobody was like, all right. So you already know he was probably talking crazy. So it is what it is. I don't think it's too early to write off a championship.
No,
team.
I think
too early to write off them as champions.
I think this is the thing with the Warriors. They've never had to utilize other people this much. They've always only had to utilize Steph, Clay, Dre, KD.
Time for Clay to come off the bench.
I honestly probably, and he not giving it up yet, and he trying to work himself back in and turn himself back into the player that he once was. He might be able to do that. He might be able to get there, but you got to take some lumps while you wait for that process. But this is the first time ever that the Warriors have had to TNT halftime shows be long. I forgot about that. You only notice it when it's your team. Bro, we ain't had a TNT game in a minute, so you only notice it when it's your team.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, bro, I forgot these halftime shows is long, bro. They be having a conversation. They order a Domino's pizza.
So what did you guys think about the Ime Udoka thing now? Because I mean, the Celtics just pretty much let him go to Brooklyn. Do you think that's gonna change anything? Not
this season. I think. Hey, dang, what's going? Oh, that was WWE. Well, I thought that was Chuck and Shaq.
It's going to change a lot for them. Absolutely.
I think
you said it will.
Yes, it will.
I'm
not
saying
they're going to be champions, but it's going to take them a lot further. And I definitely got them as a top 5 team because of that change. Coaching was the biggest issue with why they got blown out by the Boston Celtics. Go back and look at that series. Pat was calling it out. Go back and look at it. No adjustment.
For sure.
And I said that. Yeah, I said that because the way that they set it up, it should have been no way. They really should have gotten blown off the floor. I think the first thing he does when he gets in that building, he's gonna ask for accountability on the defensive end.
Now, here's the one thing. Here's the one thing that I will question. In that series, you absolutely saw them give up on Steve Nash. Because I think by game 2, they were like, we're not going to win this. I don't care. As you continue through, if Ime Udoka hits a little trial and tribulation or claps somebody else, Are they going to stick with him? Are they going to ride with him? And on top of that,
I think they will.
Is Ime Udoka going to put up with half the BS that this team has also been through for the last 2 years? As we get in this game back underway.
I think it's a lot to ask, but I think they'll stick with him because he actually has experience.
As here's Durant now, spin move, pull up over P. Will got it. You see what
that
was
COVID's not an issue. Nobody,
that was perfect. That was perfect defense. It's nothing you can do.
Only people really still bringing up Kyrie because Kyrie ain't said nothing since the interview. Is the media like Kyrie just said that? Shut up. He's trying to play ball. Let him play ball.
As here's now. Kyrie bringing the ball up the right side, gets us over to O'Neal. O'Neal driving here, kicks us out to Claxton. Claxton holding on to the ball, picked up by Vucci. Drops us back out here to Kyrie. Kyrie getting Io back on him. Back down to Claxton. Claxton rising up, got the foul call there. He'll be at the line for a pair.
How did he get that through there?
Hey, first of all, time out. What is this man wearing?
A couch.
Bro, he's definitely wearing grandma's couch.
I was just about to say he looked like he got one of them itchy sweaters from his grandma.
I want to join the Discord. How do I join? The link is in the description, I believe. If not, we'll post it up in just a second.
I don't know if it is because I end up making a new description because we had new sponsors, and I think I accidentally deleted the Discord link, and I keep forgetting to put
Kanye got Ye vouching for him.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people who actually agreed. There's a lot of people of the very culture they say that he was being racist towards that supported what he said. It's kind of weird. So
I mean, there's a lot of people that support a lot of dumb stuff in the world.
Hey man, listen.
Now here's Io driving downhill, kicks us out to DeMar. DeMar on the drive, pull up mid-range, couldn't get that one to go. Rebound there by Joe Harris. There you go. Pull up three. Kyrie left that one short. Good close out there by Io. Io doing a really good job on Kyrie, honestly.
Oh, he is.
Here's DeMar bringing the ball up here. He's got Joe Harris on him. DeMar back to the basket. A little bump. Kicking us out to Vooch. Vooch top of the key. That was a double dribble. They didn't call that there. Back up top here to Zach. Zach now jab step. Kicks it out corner. Io pull up three. Left that one short.
Now, while we talked about their defense, the Nets have stepped their defensive rotation up, and they're forcing us to be a jump shooting team.
Durant pull up three. Can't get that one to go. I think the Bulls are playing their game, bro. I really think the Bulls are playing their game. Like why are we as now? Io getting downhill. He's at the bucket. Got the contact. That's what you need to do. That is your game. That's what you need to do. Like, honestly, that's what you need to do. Get to the bucket. You guys are not a dominant three-point shooting team. They keep kicking the ball out. What I'm looking for here. I wanted to
say the racists are pulling out their junk.
That's just the NBA as a whole right now. It's getting weird.
Bro, what was up with Buddy from the Spurs?
Buddy
from the Spurs. Talk about fumbling the bag for no reason. Like, dude,
DeMar able to knock that one down. If you want to join the Discord, the link is now pinned to the top of the the chat. Hop on in there.
They still owe that man $8.5 million.
Yep.
Nah, they'll get up out of that amicably.
Somebody. I think it's somebody. Whoever signed him owes him $8.5 million.
It's guaranteed.
Yeah, but you cut them for extenuating circumstances. They still got like good citizen clauses and contracts and stuff like that.
They're gonna come.
Wait, is that a?
They're gonna come to an agreement. They called a kickball on that. Boy, if the interim head coach right now don't look like a 2K a 2K random coach on the bench right now, boy.
Hey, that's a 2K random coach that be talking in the practice and the head coach don't say nothing.
KD right now.
Here's now Kyrie gets us up to Harris, out to the corner, back up top to Harris. Harris on the drive here, kicking us back up to Durant, over to O'Neal, wide open, pull up three, got it. Bulls defensive rotation.
Hey, while we sitting there talking about Kyrie not getting no points, O'Neal's up here putting up a clinic.
Yeah, exactly. That's the play. We knew somebody mid was going to put up points on us, right? As here's now Boots down low, pull up mid-range, can't get that one to go.
O'Neal's pretty good, but he ain't 15 points by the start of the third.
Have been really great this year, actually.
Here's Durant now driving, getting in the middle, pull up, fade away, can't get that one. Vooch with another rebound, gets us up here to Io. Io right side on the drive. He's downhill going at O'Neal. Nice lay there by Io, but you got to get back. Nobody's back. DeMar, the only one back, kicks us out to Kyrie. Open, pull up three. He missed it. Rebound there by Io. Bro, y'all got to get back. What are y'all doing? The Bulls look like they the ones off a game last night. Zach going up, got that one blocked away.
Hey, I'm
Here's
telling
Kyrie
you,
coming the other way, kicks us up to Durant, pull up
KD.
mid range. That one to go rebound there by DeMar.
It's a lead on the rim right now.
Y'all act like y'all played last night. What are y'all doing right now? Let's go. They get this up to Zach LaVine. LaVine on the drive. He's downhill. Little bump. Puts up the float. Can't get that one to go over Claxton. It's a bad shot.
That was a travel.
You get this down to Claxton. He's past everybody. Easy lay. Bro, Vooch.
What is Vooch doing?
Awful tonight. Vooch look awful tonight.
I will say this.
Vooch look awful tonight.
The Nets didn't play like this with Nash.
I was
Here's DeMar now.
They played this defense with Nash, bro.
Here come Durant on the drive, falls over, and the foul call comes there, bro.
Hey, kid,
I don't like to see him do that.
Hey, you trying to tell me he ain't coaching tonight?
He ain't coaching tonight.
He said KD was like, when we get the new hire? 2 days?
My God.
Yeah, we got to call a spade a spade. Zach is not stepping up right now like we need him to.
Zach look awful too.
Zach is looking.
Here's the thing, right? I'm fine with doing the whole, you want to rest guys, you want to get guys back in. But bro, you can't come in shooting 4 of 10 if you playing off a rest. You can't come back shooting, getting me 20 points if you coming in off a rest.
He said Kyrie needed Nash. Nah.
Is Durant able to knock that one down? It's an 11-point.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something real funny.
Billy Donovan calling a timeout here.
Kyrie could end this game with 0 points. He could actually sit out the rest of this game, and ain't nothing gonna change about the fact that man is primetime basketball and can go off at any moment. What's gonna change is if he sits down and we lose, we're gonna be like, we lost to the Nets without a coach and one of their star players not playing well. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh, fact.
He can sit and still average 30.
If he can sit and still beat us, that's a problem.
Bro, these must look awful right now. I mean, they look like they played last night and the Nets played last night. Good Lord.
You know what Matt did call that. Matt did say Vooch was going to struggle against Claxton. I don't know why this is happening because Claxton is not a good big.
Struggle is different from absolutely get shut down and not be able to be used. He looks like he ain't never seen defense and offense in his life. He's got 9 rebounds, 1 point.
I would say this. Look at how they swarm in the paint, though. The problem isn't Vooch, in my opinion. Vooch not getting that bucket, but with how he has to play and what he has to do, I'm not tripping on. I'm tripping on Zach being throwing up duds right now, going 4 for 10, 1 for 4 from the 3-point line. I'm tripping on that. I'm tripping on him doing this little weird drop step Euro that seems to be breaking at the front of the rim right now. I'm tripping on that.
I mean, everybody's shooting poorly in this second half right here. 4 for 10 for DeMar, 4 for 10 for Zach LaVine. Io's playing well. He's 4 for 6. P. Will, he's 4 for 8. I mean, dog, get the kids the ball, bro. I mean, this looks crazy. This looks crazy right now, bro. This don't even look like the same Bulls team we've seen. They're not even playing. They're playing lethargic right now. They just had 2 days off. They playing like they exhausted. What are y'all talking about? What are y'all doing right now? Come on.
I'm starting to why we can't function on a team. No, I would not blame Billy for this. I wouldn't blame Billy for this. Billy can't make you shoot better. Billy can't do that. At a certain point, the players have to play. Like that, we can't take responsibility from players.
Gotta go. He gotta play. He's gotta be the one attacking. You gotta play better. He look awful. He looks awful.
I can't sit there and kill the coach who's absolutely turned our team around and put up good game plan. We got young players developing and stuff like that. You can't kill that coach. Players have to play.
I mean, I think what it is Zach wanted that 215. I mean, I understand that you're gonna set out some games, but it's absolutely right. Pat is absolutely right when he says you got to come back and you got to give me something because like DeMar. I mean,
but you can't sit and come back and play mid. You can't sit and come back and not be on your defensive rotations. You can't sit and come back and not be like, come on, dog.
If we're gonna kill Kawhi, because the temperament on Kawhi is turning. They're like, all right, this man missing too many games, stuff like that. We're gonna kill Kawhi for him not showing up and being who he is. And by the way, the Clippers look nice without him playing. I just want to throw that out there. Like
they just look
Paul
better.
George could absolutely be a star in a stud on his own
Paul
team.
George could carry that team, and I think the Clippers know it, and I think they just kind of like, I mean, we're not gonna cut him. And it'll look crazy to trade him.
Devin Booker
68-56 here.
Currently, Devin Booker is better than Zach.
That man is collecting.
That's not.
Here's now Io gets this down to Vooch. Vooch pull up mid range. Finally able to get a shot to go. Let's go, bro. 68-58 pulls down 10. Let's go.
Man, Vooch has been a double machine for us.
O'Neal bringing the ball up. Gets this up top of the key here to Claxton. Claxton dropping it off to Harris. Harris pull up mid range. Can't get that one. Rebound there by Vooch. He's got 10 rebounds already. Here's DeMar now bringing the ball up, taking his time. Coming off of the screen here, trying to get it back to Vooch. Can't. Instead, drops it off to Zach LaVine right side. LaVine guarded here by O'Neal. Throws it down to Vooch. Vooch with Durant on him. Go to work. Backing. Why are you out to Paypayl? Paypayl on the drive, pump fake, turnaround, out to DeMar, open, pull up three. He got it to fall. That might have been a two. The foot might have stepped inside the line. Bro, Vooch is pissing me off right now.
I like Paypayl being aggressive.
Kevin Durant is Kevin Durant is literally moving back 4 feet every time he bump him, and he not taking a shot. Here's now O'Neal throwing this down here to Durant. Durant picked up here by Paypayl, back up top to O'Neal, out right side to Harris.
Look at that corner three.
Bro, look, what is this rotation,
hey,
bro?
I'm glad he missing it, but good Lord, it's wide open.
Vooch, it's okay. Here's now Vooch top of the key, dropping this off left side. Here's DeMar, pull up, mid-range, can't get that one to go. Durant with the rebound, and we got a foul call there. And is that going against the Nets?
It's going against the Nets.
Bro, the thing is, on that corner three, it's a rotation. So as everybody else rotates out, the man up top has to rotate to the corner. The man up top is Vooch. He's just watching. Now, maybe the man up top shouldn't be Vooch, but he's just watching right now. Here's DeMar coming off of the screen here from Vooch. Step back, pull up mid-range, left that one woefully short. DeMar looks awful. Good Lord, the Bulls look bad right now. Here's now Durant backing in on Io DeSumo, kicks this up, tipped around, but Kyrie able to get it. Now over to O'Neal. O'Neal on the drive. He's downhill, off of the glass, got the lay to fall.
O'Neal.
70-61. Bulls down 9 here. Here's Paypayl attacking downhill. He's at the bucket. Strong attack by Paypayl. And the lay. Let's go.
He's going to get better, bro. He's going to get better,
bro. Come on.
He's going to get better, bro. Stop playing with that man.
Hey, listen. Kobe White has several 30-point games. Let's make it consistent at some point. All right, let's work on consistency. All right.
Durant guarded here by Paypayl. Literally walked past him, kicks this out now to Watanabe. Watanabe at the bucket, 2-hand jam. What are y'all doing?
Hey,
I'm used to him getting dunked on.
Y'all letting him get to the basket?
I'm used to him getting dunked on, not doing the dunk.
I'm so confused on it. They look awful defensively right now. DeMar and Vooch look like two of the worst defenders we've seen. As here's now Paypayl on Watanabe, back out to DeMar, out right side here to LaVine. Pull up three over O'Neal. Couldn't get that one to go. Rebound there by O'Neal or by Claxton.
What
my bad.
Shot is that?
What are y'all doing?
What shot is that?
73-60 coming off of the screen here. Durant with the ball, and we got a foul call that's going to go against Claxton. They're going to say moving screen. I thought Paypayl just slipped on that. I ain't going to lie.
I thought he slipped too. Okay. Hey, V, don't they look a little better without Nash? Like, oh God, they look better without Nash. I don't know what just changed.
I think the culture there was probably down.
It's called the defensive game plan, a defensive scheme.
Hey, listen,
we got one.
They got somebody with a beard yelling at him. That's what it is. The beard is scaring people.
He's got a beard.
He means business.
The beard is weird.
Wait.
Weird.
Weird. He's got a weird beard. 72-63 here. Bulls down 9. Here's Dragic now bringing the ball up left side. Dragic dropping this one off to DeMar here. DeMar coming off the screen, driving on Watanabe. Pump fake, got him in the air. Pull up mid-range, couldn't get that one. Paypayl with the rebound. Got the rebound again, back up. Threw it all. What? And we got a foul call? Did we get a foul call?
I will say this.
Hey, listen, the foul call did nothing on that shot. He threw that in the thing.
Good defense by Watanabe. I didn't think I'd ever say that, but he stayed down, didn't jump,
defender.
washed his hands. Good defense. That's somebody watching some film right there.
He got a little wrist on that one. He got a little wrist on that one.
I thought he stayed disciplined.
It was a good closeout, but he got a little wrist on that one. And P. Will at the line here. So this isn't an excuse. Vooch should be playing better. But Vooch has what, 5 shots right now?
3 points.
It's not on Vooch.
No. Well, no, listen, you got to play bigger than that. You shouldn't have 3 points. You shouldn't have taken 5 shots by this point. That's on Vooch to me. But because they're not big enough. Durant, everybody he bumps moves 4 feet out of his way. Is Durant with the ball now? Are we seeing the Bulls as they throw this down here? Blocked away
with that block.
by DJJ, saved by Dragic, but out of bounds anyway. That's going to be Brooklyn ball.
Hey, he palmed that and sent it.
Are we seeing? So somebody said Vooch just went back to the locker room. So maybe Vooch playing with a little something. I don't know. Are we seeing P. Will maybe getting just more of the plays called for, more of the focal point, more of the because Vooch is taking 5 shots. I haven't seen Vooch take 5 shots this year. It's now Durant, little hook, good help by DJJ. It don't matter. It's Kevin Durant. It don't matter.
It's Kevin freaking Durant, bro.
We know his name.
You know who I am.
Here's now DeMar DeRozan driving here left side back to the basket, kicking this up to Dragic. Dragic over to Io. Pull up 3.
Good shot, Io.
Come on. Rebound good there, shot, tipped around. Oh, DJJ couldn't get the grab. Here's Patty Mills coming the other way. Mills with the ball, kicks us back to Durant, 74-65. Bulls trail here by 9. Durant pass, DJJ downhill, drops this off. Up and under, tough shot. And Watanabe, DJJ, why are you not boxing out? Watanabe with the putback jam. DJJ
bro, I didn't think I was about to say, never mind.
Here's Dragic now, kicks this over here to DeMar. DeMar stepping through, back out to Dragic, open, pull up 3, couldn't get that one to go. Rebound there. Bro.
This team, it's a different Nets team.
Nah, bro.
Yo, I'm telling
this is a different Nets team.
They're not doing nothing crazy.
Bro.
They're not doing nothing
time,
crazy.
If this was still Nash, they would have had 90, like the other team would have had 90 by now.
I agree.
Yeah, but they also probably would have had 90. It's a tough pass there. That's not
I mean, and that's usually how the game goes. But it's like, okay.
This is the thing. Neither team is playing well. That's what's pissing me off. Because it's like the Bulls are just playing like they can just come back in this no matter what. That's still Kevin Durant and freaking Kyrie Irving on the other side of that.
Well, I got to say this. The Nets are shooting 50% from the field, 40 from 3. They're playing well. So they're playing well.
I'm not saying they're playing well, but what I'm saying is normally the Nets have way more points by now. 76-65. Here's DeMar, turnaround, pull up, mid-range, got that one to fall. Bulls are shooting it poorly, but like this looks crazy, bro. Like they just not showing nothing. It's like they just we'll come back. Come on, dog. Here's Durant, top of the key, double team coming his way. Bad pass there, and Caruso able to get the steal. They're going to say last touch by Patty Mills as he knocked that out of his hand.
I don't like this game plan of doubling KD so high up, though. I don't like that.
I'm okay.
Just like I didn't like doubling Joel Embiid.
I'm okay with it with KD right now because there's literally nothing else on the team that I'm worried about. With Philly, it was like, hey man, Tobias Harris can actually play basketball. They just don't like him.
I don't know. I mean, listen, they're not going deep, but you got to think about it like this: KD has 26, O'Neal has 17.
That's crazy.
Watanabe has 7, Claxton has 7, Harris has 6, Mills has 9. I don't know if I already said that. Like, it's not. It doesn't seem like world breaking, but those little points add up.
Yeah, but
that's also realistically, if you get more people with touches that keep you keep that synergy and energy going. It's really hard to overcome that.
Yeah, but for me too, right? That's also just the what the heck is this commercial, bro? What is Chris Paul doing in this commercial?
That's really him too. I thought it was like a little CGI.
Nah, that's really Chris Paul, bro. That's pretty funny. Wow.
But no matter why they're having a good game, Jonathan, they're having a good game. Like they take it what the defense give them. If it's wide open, it's wide open. You take it. Like
No, but I think the thing for me is right. Like we're really allowing them to play well. Like so many open shots, so many poor rotations, so many poor closeouts in this game. Like this isn't the Bulls team that we've seen all year. Like the Bulls have been a team that's closed out well. They've been a team that's rotated defensively well, right? Like it's good to see Caruso in the game now. I mean, have we seen much of Caruso? How many minutes Caruso played?
I mean, he's been playing, but he ain't did nothing. He has 11 minutes, but he hasn't done anything.
11 minutes, okay.
I think the thing is too. I think that they believe that. I mean, it's like you said, like they can come back, and to me, I don't think this is a team that can play from behind. Like,
well, I mean, they've shown us that they can play from behind. They keep coming back.
I mean, look at what they did to Boston.
Look at what they did to every team. They keep coming back from big deficits. But the thing is, right? Like, don't get yourself in those.
It's not sustainable.
It's not a good game plan.
It's not a good game plan. I wouldn't do that.
It's not sustainable.
Hey man, so the plan we got coming into this, we're gonna lose the entire time.
Yeah, so what's gonna happen is we're gonna sit there and the first quarter, right? And then we're gonna give them the big shebang in the third. See what happens. Like no, that's not. You can't do that.
What you gonna give them?
The big shebang. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna change what I said. You can pause it all day long.
I stand by it. I
stand by it. We're gonna go into halftime, drink some of that secret stuff. Gonna come out.
Well, now it's awkward. You can't drink some of the secret stuff and
you know that's Michael's secret stuff. Calm down. Relax.
I mean, come on, Pat. We're just talking about basketball. What's on your mind?
What he got going on?
In your wallet?
What do you have? What's in your wallet, Luke?
Oh boy, is DeMar getting the ball here off of the inbound? DeMar spin move down low, lost the handle on that, picked up the foul call there on Duke Jr. Yeah, bro, I'm sorry. Like you can't be down here getting clamped up by dudes named Duke Jr.
Duke kaboom.
Bro,
you know you want the laugh. You know you want the laugh. You know you want.
Here's now DeMar top of the key. Jab step on the drive, gets us out the aisle. Aisle taking his time now, coming off the screen here, back up top, gets it over to Dragic. Dragic dropping this down to Caruso. It was a dime, and they call the foul there. Oh, they grabbed him. They grabbed Caruso.
I guess.
Hey, is that what we saying, Marcus? Marcus says sounds like we saying Caruso's or P. Will's new nickname is the Big Shebang. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, is that how you spell shebang?
Hey,
I thought it was an A for shebang.
Shebangs.
76-67.
I don't know why the song is stuck in my head. It clearly correlates.
And Caruso at the line here for a pair, able to knock down the first of two. Does Durant ever go out? Not on this team. There's just
no. Y'all playing the hoop. He keep telling y'all.
He probably wanted to be out there the entire time. That's the crazy part.
Hey, that's tough. That's his real name, man. And I didn't even think about that. As Caruso couldn't get the second of two to fall. Rebound there by Durant.
What do you mean?
Look in the comments. Joseph. That is his name. I never thought about
David
that.
Duke. Yeah. Oh, that's his real name.
Wow.
That's a tough name, bro. It's Duke Jr. getting us up to KD. KD driving here on the aisle. Little pull up, push off. Good pull up, got it to fall. That's good defense. That's good defense. That's good defense. He still got it, but that's good defense.
Hey, you know what's crazy though, Pat?
Notice down here to DeMar. DeMar on the drive here, guarded by Duke Jr. Back to the basket, turn around, pull up, mid-range, got it to fall.
I guarantee you there's someone in here who doesn't know who David Duke is.
I don't know if we can say his name too many times on YouTube before getting flagged either.
That's a fact. Let me stop.
As they throw this one out to the corner to Duke Jr. Low crossover, getting past Dragic. Little bump. Good defense there by Caruso. Knocking that one out of his hands. Here's Caruso now. Bringing the ball up to the middle. He's downhill out to the corner. Io pull up three. He got it.
Dang. That net snap right there.
78-73. And the Bulls closing the gap here. Hey, TWCB crew. Is Durant or Curry the better player? Are we talking about like player, or are we talking about career? Like, I mean, I don't think it's a question that Kevin Durant's the better player. I think if you add inches to Stephen Curry's height, then you talk about, I think Stephen Curry doesn't get talked about in the right circles. Stephen Curry has a run of winning very much on par with names like Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan,
LeBron.
We can say LeBron too, but he stopped
even.
a lot of LeBron's run. So that's why I didn't bring LeBron up. Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, right? Like he wins, he's won like that. And yet we don't talk about Stephen Curry in those circles. There's some people that still don't even put Stephen Curry top 10 all time.
I think the crazy part about it is Muggs just like to forget that I think it was the 2015, 16, and maybe 17 run where he was just ending teams by halftime. And
fam, did you see Andre Iguodala talking about that?
Bro,
Andre Iguodala
34 by half and go sit down. And
bro, Iggy said they was going to the locker room, or he would go to the locker room FaceTiming Muggs eating nachos. As the Bulls on a 5-0 run here, here's Kyrie Irving back in the game, guarded by Io, gets us over to Watanabe. Watanabe dropping his back off to Irving on the drive, stop, kicks us out to the corner. Tough job, KD. Good close out there by Io, up and under, off of the glass, got the finish there.
You know who I am.
Yeah.
You know I am.
Like that part I can live with. It's
hey,
just
Jonathan,
like,
I'm gonna remember this by the end of the game. I'm gonna get you.
Here's now back up top here to DeMar. DeMar back to the basket. Spin move, fade away. Jay couldn't get that one to go. Good defense there by the Nets. 83-7 or 80-73. They get this out now to Watanabe. He threw it off of the corner of the backboard. That's more like what we're used to seeing here. Here's now Caruso. He's downhill. Drops it off. What is that pass? DeMar blocked from behind by Watanabe. What is that pass?
Watanabe, get you some. What's up?
Hey, that's a great block. What is that pass? Caruso bogus.
Bro, this man got the BTS.
What is he supposed to do with that? Bro, I know you ain't just drop off the pass.
I also wonder if that should be called a defensive foul. You know, because like he got a clean block, and then DeMar kind of like clips him. And I'm just not talking about this, but that happens a lot. Should that be called a defensive foul?
I don't know. As here's Dragic down low, and what do we got? What do you say? 3 in the key.
You can't use your knee. He's like,
oh yeah, they took that away. That's why Dennis Rodman got Muzz to not move. I learned that young. I use that in street ball still.
They don't call it in street ball.
They ain't gonna call it in street ball, bro. Legit. If you playing defense, this is for any kids out there, I guess. I don't know. If you playing defense and your defender is bigger than you, if your back leg, you have to brace almost like still facing the right direction so that you can pivot as Dragic able to knock down the first or two. But if you get that right knee right behind their back leg, it's not a lot of places they can go.
It's not a lot of places they can go.
And if they spin off, they're going to fall. But it's really like they really can't move you. I used to guard much. That's why they would always be like, Pat, you playing center. I'd be like, dog, I am 5'11". Leverage. That's really all it is. Dennis Rodman used to use that. As here's Durant now, jab step back over to Kyrie. Kyrie kicking this out to the corner. Patty Mills pull up 3. Couldn't get that one to go. Tipped out. Watanabe. He's having a game right now, dog. Back into the hands of Durant. Like you just want to give Kevin Durant second chance opportunities. Here's now Patty Mills getting this back up to Kyrie. Kyrie guarded by Dragic. Yeah, that ain't good. Here's now the drive. Good defense by Dragic. Got the block on Kyrie. Okay, Goran. Here's now 10 seconds. Up here now to DeMar. I shouldn't have doubted the Dragon. That's on me. 4 seconds on the clock. Guarded by Watanabe. Turnaround, step through, pull up. Left it. Got it to go. Front of the rim, back of the rim.
DeMar.
Hey, that shot looked like it didn't have a chance at all.
That's a tough shot.
Looked so flat, and it just rolled in. Oh, he almost killed Kyrie. Hey, man, and shout out to Marco for guarding the bench, man. We heard that it was some I'm
going to say this. While I like the fact that he can do it, and I like the fact that he does it consistently, I don't want him to have to consistently do it.
No, Zach LaVine needs – and here's the thing, right? Zach LaVine not playing well in this game. He's not playing tomorrow.
If you think that teams are not going to scheme and clamp down on that move right there, you're a fool.
Well, I think the thing that the Bulls have showed a little bit more this season is that if you kick it out, we got somebody that can knock down the shot. Which I think helps DeMar a lot. I think opens it up. The Bulls have shot horribly from the three-point line in this game. They're 7 for 23. But, you know, when you get a couple of passes out there to a Goran Dragic and he laces a couple of them, it opens things up for DeMar. And here's the thing. I know Zach LaVine's working himself back in. It's early in the season, all that stuff. It's a lot of back-to-back. But, bro, you can't give me this. I'm sorry. The money does bring expectation. And right now, you're not living up to the expectation.
The money brings expectation. That's a good bar.
It just does.
I'm
sorry, it does. Like we can be as upset as we want. It's not like I'm saying trade Zach. I'm not one of those morons in here. Trade Zach, get rid of Zach. Like, it's just dumb to say. Like
Zach and Booch for picks.
The trade people in here are just like, it's not even realistic. I usually ignore them. It's like, you should have traded him. It's like, for what? It's not even a realistic thing to say. But the whole rest management and stuff like that only works if on the other side of the rest management you come back in and you ball. You got to be better.
That's a fact.
You got to be better.
That's a fact. But I mean,
Zach is not worth all that money. Here's the thing: the money goes up. As the money goes up, people become worth more and more money. And if we're being 100% honest, $215 million is a number 2 on most teams.
Cap. No, it's not.
I was trying to see if anybody.
That's number 1. Oh, dog! I was about to sit there like, what the heck?
What did Clay get though? Dog? What did Clay get?
Say what?
What did Clay get?
140.
But it was an extension on what?
It was an
Clay never got over 180.
What he already had, because he had 180.
Somebody never. Baki said Steph Curry out here clowning Ringo.
Dang. Hey man, I don't know, bro.
Is it really? Oh, gag. Hold on. Don't tell me the score. I want to go see it for myself.
What's the score looking like right now?
86 to 91.
Steph, 94 to 86. That ain't bad. What's Steph doing? Steph, 18 points, 11 assists. Ooh. Wiggins, 19 points, 5 assists. Thompson, 17 points. Oh, man,
Thompson got 17.
I mean, eventually we're gonna have to make a move, man.
4 of 9 from the 3 for Clay. 3 of 7 from the 3.
But eventually we're gonna have to make a move.
Wiggins is 4 of 5 from 3.
I mean, here's the thing: is now we're getting the game back underway. Wiggins is 4 or 5 from 3. That makes sense.
Like I said, like I'm legit taking him for what it is. Like, I never picked up
dropping his down block from behind there.
I'm legit taking him for what it is.
It does crack me up how Ringo. We got to get to the point where we got Muzz that's in here. Bringing back our old tape and stuff like that, because Ringo just be like, "Man, I saw this coming a mile away." It'd be like, "You was not talking like that."
I'm in for this year. Like we
step back, pull up, mid range, got it. Hey, Ringo.
We brought the exact same team back.
We all had Miami top 5.
We did.
We all had Miami top 5.
I didn't have them top 5 this year.
As tipped out last touch there by Sumner's. Good defense there by Zach LaVine.
I didn't have them top 5 this year.
Plus, we never went over the standings.
No, I never had them top 5 this year.
I don't even think we did the standings.
We might not have did the standings.
Philly.
We might not have did a legit one. We all just named our top 5.
We didn't do no
Here's
legit
LaVine
one.
now. 80-79. Lil Hezzy got him in the air, going up in the foul there by Irving. That's not a double dribble. Kyrie, I know you ain't saying that's a double dribble. I know damn well you ain't saying that's a double dribble. Where?
Oh, no, that's a double.
Not if it don't touch the second hand.
They showed the bad angle, but Buddy
that's
did
about
like
if it touched the second hand. If it touches the second hand, yeah, it's a double dribble. Hey, if it don't, listen, if it don't, that's a heck of a Hezzy. Hey, if it don't touch the second hand, I need the front side view. If it don't touch the second hand, that's a ridiculous Hezzy. Hey, I love that old dude, bro. I'm trying to be that fan by the end of it. When I'm done live calling these games, I'm just sitting there. That's what he do. That's how he's scared. Trying to put the whammy on them.
I was like, "Are you trying to say you want Parkinson's? What are you
trying
to say, though?"
No, that's what he do. You didn't see, buddy. He come to every Nets game.
Ben Simmons is not.
I didn't see it.
D'Angelo.
He come to every Nets game. Yeah, he look behind the free throw line next time. Here's now Sumners puts up the oop. Couldn't get that one to Claxton. Good defense there by DJJ. And maybe Vooch is hurt. Vooch ain't back. Or they just rested him. 2-1. Tough floater. Couldn't get that one. Rebound there by Zach LaVine. The good thing is there's not a lot of size on this. Is Vooch on the bench? Oh, he on the bench. Here's now pull up Zach LaVine. Mid-range. Couldn't get that one to fall. Rebound there by Brooke.
Lord Zoe, what are you on, dog? Chill out.
But Vernell, bro, that's what I was saying. Like, Pat basically tried to hedge his bets, put his chips in, and came back with nothing. So this is what we got.
Kyrie getting it over right. Back up to Kyrie. Kyrie guarded by P. Will. Getting past everybody. It's his first bucket of the night.
All right.
82-81.
That's not the player I want to see get his first bucket. Then just start rolling.
You know what I mean?
I just peeped that comment. Buddy is tripping.
Here's now Dragic back to the basket. Turn around. Step through on Kyrie. Couldn't get that one to fall. Good defense. Bro, stop worrying about calling the ref. Get back in the play. Here's Kyrie passing it off to Claxton. Easy lay. Dragic, bro, what are you doing? Worried about arguing with the ref? Go get back on Kyrie Irving. Here's Zach LaVine, little crossover coming off, little step back now. He's got Watanabe on him. Pull up 3. He got it.
Nice.
There you go, Zach. Let's go.
Okay.
Bro, he ain't get his haircut, bro. That's why he acting like this.
Hey, bro, his hairline definitely going the wrong direction. Here's now. Kyrie Irving gets this down here to Claxton. Claxton now looking to get it back to O'Neal, who tried to flop. Now dropping it off to Kyrie. Kyrie throwing it down to Claxton. Easy bucket. Got the foul. Couldn't get the bucket to go.
I actually see what Kyrie's doing. I kind of respect it.
That's a good foul.
He's actually trying to focus more on getting everyone else involved. He also looks very tired.
Yeah, they played last night. So we should not be in this game right now. They played a hard-fought game last night. That's why I'm very irritated. Like, we can win this game, and I'm gonna be irritated by this game.
Hey, but I mean, technically, I feel like this happens, right? You get a new coach. It's a little bit of different type of energy. A boost. You usually get a new player
when the dude that you hated is no longer on the team.
Hey, I mean, that's basically it. That's what KD said. KD was like, "Hey, who we just get? Udoka? When he gonna be here? 48 hours? All right, boys, let's hoop."
Bet I'm gonna keep my girl away from him.
Like,
couldn't get the second or two.
Wow.
I'm willing to bet that he don't pull none of that there because it looked like he got some people that'll pull up there.
Here's now Zach LaVine looking to drive, stop, almost stolen there by Claxton. They throw this down, and bro, like that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, thank you. Show a little aggression. Nah, come on now. Royce O'Neal just threw you down. As Royce O'Neal throwing down Bucci, that wasn't no real aggression. That was basketball aggression, but y'all know. I bring real aggression to the court. He said, I thought Vooch was going to punch him. I never did.
Hey, come on.
Hey, listen. It was the look. Hey, Alex Caruso came pushing back. Come on now. He didn't really want that. Come
on now.
Hey,
Vooch wasn't finna punch nobody. Now, if it was Serge Ibaka, if they had Serge Ibaka, Serge probably would have punched.
Nah, here's the thing. First off, Royce O'Neal looked like he keep a switchblade in his sock, so you don't want to walk up on him. It's now Zach trying to get this down.
Dang, did he just elbow?
Threw it out of bounds. Vooch definitely just headbutted him.
Uh-oh. Did he just elbow? Let's see what happened.
No, he flopped.
Oh, you flopped.
He flopped. As here's now Watanabe the other way, 85-84. Really low-scoring game for both of these teams. Here's Kyrie coming off of the screen. Drops this off here. 2, Claxton, back out O'Neal, open 3, got it. 88-84, Royce O'Neal cooking right now.
This man got a career high right now.
Here's Ayo, he's downhill, puts up the leg, got it to fall. Hey, listen.
I gotta ask, what's better, a literal swish of the basket or the net not moving when you make the shot?
The net not moving.
The net not moving. When the net don't move, that's the cleanest shot you ever.
Purest shot you'll ever see.
Here's Kyrie now guarded by Caruso, back up top to O'Neal. That was a travel, no call there. Oh, Kyrie coming off, got Zach LaVine on him, pull up 3, couldn't get that one to fall. Kyrie looked like he ain't got his legs. Here's now Caruso up here, right side, bringing the ball back out, taking his time.
He ain't fasting or something.
Drops this down now to Vooch. Vooch with Watanabe on him. See, this is the moment here. Like, what are we doing? Gets this up here to Ayo. Ayo driving downhill, back out, corner, pull up 3. Caruso, he got it, and the Bulls take the lead. And Dalen Terry comes out dancing. Turn on the AC because that boy cold.
Yeah, he been cold all game.
All game. Well, he ain't took that many shots. Nah, the swish is better. The net not moving for me is better.
You know why? I
will say this. The swish is better.
With a hand in your face.
With a hand in your face if it's a foul. If you get the hand in your face and they like move your wrist and they hit that, and you just look at them, you be like, stop playing. What are you doing?
But when the net don't move, it normally makes that real loud thud. That like it does because it's in the back iron. It's in the back iron going straight down.
It just hit the back iron and falls straight down.
Yeah. See, if you ain't a hooper, you wouldn't know. Don't worry about it.
That's what I had to ask.
Man. No, Vooch been playing mid today. Listen, it ain't leave.
I still personally think that the chain.
And here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. These are not long-term predictions on anybody. These are game predictions. I think that's the part that is the funniest part when you talk with a lot of people that watch the game, right? And I'm not saying I didn't used to be like this, but calling the games has changed my perspective on it. But people live and die by every play, every three, every moment, every game, and they forget about what happened 10 minutes ago. And I think that's kind of the difference when you looking at this and doing it what we do, where you got to be like, okay, what's the long term on this though? Yeah, it hit that back iron, LOL. I know, yeah, facts.
First off, shout out to Larry Marketing for revitalizing his career.
Hey, I hope so, bro.
I hope he does. So. I want him to do well. Don't get me wrong. He just didn't do well here.
I never wish ill on nobody. I don't like Larry that much.
Don't do it.
I don't like Larry that much. But I don't wish ill on nobody, bro. I hope Lowry stays in the NBA and turns into a really good player and has all the successes.
Bro, Lowry is actually a leading scorer. That man is averaging 23, 9, and a block.
But I think
go crazy, bro.
But I think the thing is, right, like
off 50% shooting.
That's that aggression.
Hey, real quick though. Hey, Luka is averaging 37, 10, and 9 with 2 steals and a block.
I told you all this his second season in the league. He puts up LeBron numbers, and no one sits there and bats their eyes.
No. Let's be real though. The
NBA just don't mess with Luka.
LeBron numbers with half a season of pretty awful defense. Luka be playing some pretty bad defense out there.
Luka has yet to have a season under 20 points since walking into the league. The man that moonwalked into the league. First season, rookie season, 21 a game. Then from there, I think I give you a smooth 28 every time I touch the floor since then. I mean, even when he averaged 27, it was 27.7. What's a 0.3? What's 0.3 of a point? Give that man 28. All right, so 28 every game.
Like, bro, that man had legit walked into a triple.
And we got a foul call on Kyrie Irving as Ayo Dosunmu gets pushed over, and Gucci clone making the call there.
That's Gucci clone?
That's Gucci clone.
Hey, okay.
It's not a foul.
I was getting worried. I didn't see my guy.
I thought something was going on, man. I thought they took him out.
Gucci had to make another one. On Deshaun Watson.
You said what?
Shouts out Javier said, I wish ill on Deshaun Watson.
I don't wish ill on nobody, man.
I don't wish ill on nobody, especially
you out here wishing ill on people. That means ill gonna come back on you. Positive energy begets positive energy. As now Zach LaVine throwing this one down to Vooch, tipped around, back up to Javante, out right side to Caruso. Now Caruso picked up here by Claxton, getting it back to the middle. Now up top to Ayo. Ayo guarded by Kyrie. He's downhill. He's at the bucket, off of the glass. Got the lay. He's from the town and it's going down. 91-88. Let's go. Here comes Kevin Durant bringing the ball up here. Durant guarded now by Caruso. Coming off of the screen here. Throwing this cross court to Kyrie. Kyrie able to grab it. Good defense there by Ayo. Pull up. Kyrie got it. Tough shot.
I'm not going to lie, bro. Hey, Pat, that phrase is growing on me. I ain't going to lie.
Yeah, I know. It's good. You just got to listen to it 100 times. Hopefully, I got to say it a bunch of times. Here's now Zach LaVine with the pump fake, bringing the ball out. Guarded by Watanabe. LaVine, little hezzy. Hey, yeah, no, that's a good hezzy, bro. That's a good hezzy. Here's now Zach on the drive. Stop, pull up, mid-range. He got it. Tough shot.
Oh,
Hey, nah,
okay,
nah,
Zach.
bro. Hey, nah, bro. That's a good hezzy, bro. That ain't a double dribble. That's a crazy hezzy.
Oh, that one wasn't a double.
That's a crazy hezzy. Zach LaVine quickly now with 18 points. They get this back up top here to Kevin Durant. Durant coming off of the screen. Picked up here by Vucci. Couldn't get that one to go. Claxton fighting for the board. Javante coming away with it. Here come the Bulls now the other way.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a
Kicks this
foul.
court. Open. LaVine. 3.
That's
He got it. Turn on the
That's a
TV.
3.
Channel 8. Y'all know what time it is.
Press the DVR button this time for Zach TV.
Time for a little bit of Zach TV.
12-2 run by the Bulls. Let's see what happens here.
Here's now Durant, little in and out. Guarded here by Caruso. Man, I hate this so much. Hey, you know what the thing is, though, is Durant getting around everybody. Pull up, mid-range. That's a crazy shot. Couldn't get that one to fall. Fam, he's like, but it's still, what the heck is that?
It's so awkward.
As they get this top of the key. Now, Io behind the back up to Vucci here. Vucci drops this off to Zach. Heat check, pull up 3. He got it.
Woo!
Zach LaVine. Oh, talking a little trash at that. 99-90. Where's he been?
He was talking to Pat directly. You said I got to do what?
Hey, yeah, that was me. I was calling him out. Did he say this is my house?
He said I got to do what? Hold on.
I don't know about that one.
I tell you what.
I don't know about that one. Did he drop a "This is my house" on that one?
Hey, Zach got 24 points right now.
Hey, bro.
Hey, you see how the chat turned real quick?
I think for sure. No, I think here's the thing, right? Can you
consistently do it?
Can you sustain? No, I know Zach can consistently do that. Zach LaVine is the king of the hot quarter. He's very as much as you talk about Kyrie getting 20 in the quarter, Zach LaVine can do the same thing.
That's facts.
But the thing is, right, like, can you count on that to consistently win? Can you count on that to consistently put you in a good position? It's great if you're in a game like this, right? But when you get down 19 in the first off a second of a back-to-back, it makes it real. What's going on, man? You got cats building dog houses on the roof again?
Ain't nobody else here.
And you hear something?
Yep.
Cut the camera off and reach in the vent.
Yep, sir.
All right.
But yeah, I think that's the question, bro. Like, can you consistently win like that? I need to see more. I need to see more of this spread throughout the game. I know he can do that.
I think you're absolutely right when you say that. I think that, and like I said, the season that DeMar had last year, I mean, it was nice, but you hope that he doesn't have to do that again. And like Zach got paid the $215. You wanted the money. You wanted to get paid like the guy. Show it to the guy. Like you can't.
And listen, this is the thing. Here's that moment. I'm fine with that. Like this is the moment I want Zach LaVine to cook. First 6 minutes, he's got 15 points in the fourth quarter. I love this.
Absolutely.
But he's been so poor defensively at the beginning of this game. He's been so off defensively in beginning of games that it's like, okay, like I'm fine with you cooking in the fourth and just kind of lollygagging your way through, but you got to give me something else. I think he was trying to get the assists in, but the shots wasn't falling. I'm fine with that, right? But like, come on, dog. Like there has to be something that you can do the entire game for you to get these moments.
I think that.
Hey, bro, why didn't Robin got a reality show, bro?
Yeah. I feel like for him, it's more so. I feel like he thinks he has to ease his way into the game a little bit. Like, all right, let me just do a little bit here. Let me do a little bit here. But I mean, if you said the knee is good and you feeling ready to go. Like take off and do what you got to do, because these are the moments that they talk about where they bring up like, oh, okay, is he better than a D-Book? Can we put him in those type of conversations and so on and so forth? And I think as the season goes on, later on when, you know, he's missing these games now and they get down to like, okay, these are the last 10 games we need to get to the playoffs, it's definitely going to help.
Yeah, no, for sure. As now Brooklyn bringing the ball back the other way. They dropped this down to Durant. Durant guarded here by P. Will. Double team came his way. Back up, open. Joe Harris, 3. Couldn't get that one. P. Will with the strong board there over Claxton.
I like what I've seen from Paypayl tonight.
Oh my! This is the best game we've seen from Paypayl. As here's now Vooch looking to drop this off here, gets it down to Io. Io coming off of the screen, low in and out, now dropping it back to Vooch. Vooch guarded here by Durant, facing up, back to the basket, backing, turn around, hook shot. Finally got it to go. That's what I wanted all night. Thank you. You're bigger than him. Everything good? All right. It's now kicked out to the corner. Watanabe blowing past Javante, easy lay. Yuta Watanabe.
That was
Harris, bro.
Oh, was that? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's your hair.
They all look alike?
Not at all. No, how?
No, not really.
It's now pull up three. Zach couldn't get that one to go. That one don't even make sense. They're not the same.
I know. I know. I'm just playing with you.
As Harris with the ball up now to Kyrie coming off of the screen. Kyrie picked up there by Vooch. Back over to Kyrie on the drive here, getting downhill, puts up a tough shot. A lot of contact on that. No foul.
They're not calling that foul at all.
And a technical foul, or no, a timeout coming, or did a technical call? Timeout coming by Vooch or by Billy on that. Hey. Oh, I was about to say, hey, Billy getting into that, man.
Was she really?
Man. No, he wasn't.
I lost a lot of respect for Malika. I'm going to be honest with you.
Who?
P Kid, did you see NBA today?
Udoka finna get the net.
Man.
No, here's listen. I haven't lost respect for her. She's still good at her job. She got a bad opinion. There's a lot of people that's had a bad opinions in this game.
It's how she decided to go about it, though.
That's the part that I'm like you tried to make it the men
don't
hate
believe
women,
all women movement.
so,
it wasn't about that.
And so this is a woman who's a victim here, and it's like when the story and this is why you can't have hard takes on nothing until you know the facts, which is something that I try to do here. It don't sound like Ime Udoka was in this relationship unwillingly with Shorty. Sound like he knocked her down. She was with it. She got a baby on the way. So now Malika. I thought so. Ain't that what it was?
No, that's a fact.
He got her pregnant, didn't he?
That's a fact.
He got her pregnant?
I think he got her pregnant.
No, that's a fact.
That's why.
Huh?
Somebody double check that. Make sure I'm right. I thought that's what I had heard was the reason.
Bro, I've heard that like 3 times.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I've heard that 3 times.
He's downhill, high off of the glass. Couldn't get that one to go rebound there by Kyrie Irving. Here's now top of the key. Oh, Io DeSumo ripping the ball away there from Kyrie. I think the ball really just got stuck there. Why is O'Neal flopping so much, bro? Here's Kevin Durant now looking to go.
I will say this. There is a lot of contact that's not being called. There's a lot of contact not being called.
Bro, but Royce O'Neal just flopping, bro. Kevin Durant has 32 points, by the way. He just averages 30. They get this over right side here to DeMar. DeMar coming off the screen, picked up here by O'Neal. Pull up mid-range. DeMar couldn't get that one to go. There's the rebound there by Claxton. 101-94, 3:25 to go in the game. Durant, pass Paypayl. Got it downhill, knocked away by DeMar. Gets it up to Zach. Zach stopping. He's downhill. He's looking to attack. Got the foul call there on O'Neal.
Interesting turn of events right there.
Bro, that's an interesting cut for Zach, bro. I feel like the corners are real high.
Yeah, you can't do that. And she's tried so hard to do it. And it's like that narrative don't fit every situation.
You're trying to push it in every situation. I think that's the part that kind of irked me. And that's why I respect Stephen A for putting it in place the way he did. Zach LaVine able to knock down the first and 2. I respect the mess out of that. Stephen A said, first off, Stephen A not only put it in place, but also with the flex. Hold on, dog. You're not finna come on my show.
My show.
And try to insinuate that I said anything. 9 points, 4 of 11 in the first. Since the fourth quarter started, he's got 16 points. He's 5 for 7. Make that 17 at 5 for 7. 103-94 Bulls lead here by 9. Here comes now Royce O'Neal bringing the ball up the left side. He's got his career high tonight. Coming off the screen, double team, and they had no idea who to guard there. Like, what's up with the rotations tonight? Here's now Kevin Durant throwing a tough pass. Playing the passing lanes. Here's Caruso now with the ball. Io's balling, dog. Io is balling. Ime Udoka calls out the play, gets it over the left side here to DeMar. Now dropping this down to Vooch. Vooch going to work. Back out. Open.
Wide open.
LaVine.
Let's
3.
go.
We got it.
That's game right there.
Baby.
That's game.
Get the rabbit ears together. It's time for a little bit of Zach TV as Kyrie tried to put up a foul call shot. What the heck was that? Ime Udoka was playing amazing.
Io was riding him.
Kyrie
No, dog. That's normally a foul. I gotta.
Hey, that's
I
not
gotta
a
give him that.
foul, though. Stop. That's not a foul. It's Io dropping this down here to Vooch. Vooch guarded here by Durant. Back to the basket. Back out to Zach. Zach thought about the 3. Now drops it back down to Vooch. Vooch. Oh, that's a foul. Oh, is that clean? Hey, he got long arms, bro. That might be clean. That's pretty. I got to see that one again.
He definitely talking trash about it, too.
Hey, bro, he got long arms. That one might be clean. That was pretty good. I want to see that play again. Forget that. Hey, who is Shorty? Never mind. Here's Royce O'Neal bringing the ball up here.
Relax.
Royce guarded top of the key here by LaVine. Drops this out here to Watanabe. Pull up 3. He got it. Yuta Watanabe.
I ain't never seen you hit that shot before.
Hey, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. I've never seen him play this much basketball before.
That's a fact.
Here's now Ime Udoka, top of the key. Minute 50 to go here. 106-97. Nets trail by 9. Io looking to attack on Harris. He's at the bucket. Blocked from behind by Kyrie Irving. Good help defense there. They get this over to Durant. Durant back over to Kyrie. Back up top. Harris, pull up 3. Left it short. Fighting for the rebound. Caruso comes away with it. Got it out to Vucci. And that's why Caruso's on the team.
That's
why
good
are we zooming
right
in
there.
on him right now? What are we doing right now? The game is on. Here's now DeMar DeRozan guarded here. Is that Utah? That is Utah.
That's Watanabe.
That was some aggressive defense right there, brother. Here's DeMar trying to get past Watanabe. Tough handle. Watanabe knocking it away. Good defense there. Drops it off to LaVine. Turnaround fade away. Jay couldn't get that one to go. Rebound there by Durant. 108 left in the game. Durant. Corner pass stolen by Ime Udoka. And the Bulls defense showing out here. Io with another steal. Here's now DeMar.
I hate this. I hate that it came against the Nets like this, but I love the fact that it came against the Nets like
DeMar
this.
gets past everybody. He's downhill, up and under on the lane. Bucci with the putback. Hey, Bucci ain't got no legs, bro. Maybe he just tired, bro. He couldn't put back. He couldn't do a putback on that. He only got one a game. He got one putback a game.
Good stuff, bro. Good
As
stuff.
the Bulls making it tough here at the end of the game. 108-97, 52 seconds to go. Now remember, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant.
No, this is game, bro.
Hey, listen. I feel good about it too. But Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant.
Unless the refs all of a sudden want to call all the fouls they didn't call at the beginning of this all quarter, this is game.
I put it past them.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is this: as long as it's not like that Cleveland game from last year, where the old man just kept messing with the Sharks, so they stopped the game.
Oh my God, bro! I forgot about that old dude. They had to fire him, bro, or just be like, "Hey, bro, retire."
Hey, what about that Portland game where we was up like 11 with like under 2 minutes to go, and then all of a sudden Dame cashes us out?
Yeah. Let's not. Hey, so all of that. Let's not do that.
I remember that game. I was
all
like,
what we just said. Let's not do none of that.
He was like 3 threes in a row, like back to. It was like back to back, wasn't it?
No, remember he hit 1 3, got to the free throw line, and then I think the Bulls got a deflection, but it literally rolled right into Dame's hand, and he did like a fadeaway, fall away 3-pointer. And before it went in, I was at my dad's house. I remember that. I said, "That's game." Hey, I was talking about ball was still in the air. I was walking out the room. My dad was like, "How'd you know?" I was like, "It's Dame time. It's in the name."
The kid looked like he heard we about to win. No, I'm good.
438 in the chat. By the way, over 400 in the chat.
400.
By the way, we both did predict that loss. Go check out that podcast with Marcus Couch, man. Great stuff over. Okay. They got. I was about to say they transitioned pretty quickly. No, this is enough time. This is over.
No, it's not.
Caruso dropping us off to DeMar. No, it's over.
Now
it's over because they're not fouling. 108-99. DeMar gonna hold the ball here. Hey, is he talking to him? Is he saying, "Don't go for the ball. Don't go for the ball. Don't go for the ball"? I swear DeMar was talking to him.
Yeah.
DeMar was like, don't do it. I'll punch you in your face.
Hey,
man.
Zach ends the game with 29 points. The last time we looked at this, DeMar had 20 and Zach had 9.
Zach had 9. Hey, I will take it. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love. We go straight into the post-game show on this channel as the Chicago Bulls get the dub over the Brooklyn Nets. And Billy Donovan congratulating, I don't even know their coach name, bro. Interim coach.
Coach Vaughn.
Jacques Vaughn.
Coach Jacques Vaughn. Shout out to you, Coach Vaughn, coaching your first. I think that's his first NBA game ever, right?
First game as a head coach.
Yeah, I believe so.
Game, first coach as a head coach, man. That's not something that's an easy feat. That's not something that's crazy. That's simple to get into, right? You have to be really one of the best in the game to get in that position. So shout out to Coach Vaughn. Hopefully you show something tonight, because I tell you what, you scared the mess out of us with a lot of the stuff that you was drawing up there. As Dragic coming over, talking with a lot of his old teammates and stuff like that, man. Appreciate y'all for showing love as we go into the post-game show, man, and break down what we saw from the Chicago Bulls here tonight. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. Hey, kid, you got squirrels going on up there, bro?
Man, I don't know what's happening. I'm about to dip in a second because I need to figure out what the heck is going on.
Hey,
you done seen me look up too many times. I'm like, hold on, I'm hearing way too much.
3-4 times, my boy. What's going on here, man? He was there interim before Nash. Okay. Shout out to that then. Maybe this is just his game then. He the interim guy. What y'all see tonight, man? Bulls come away with the dub, 108-99. Shooting percentages
That's
wise,
that right there. That's that right there. 20 points in the fourth quarter by Zach after we done paid him $215 million. Yeah, guess what? He turned the narrative around in the same game where we were sitting there wondering, like, hey, well, is he going to be able to turn it on? He did it. He probably should not get a haircut for the rest of the season. You know, he should probably do the James Harden thing.
He should. That's the problem.
Hey, I think that might have been the problem the first.
That's the problem.
It's been a little heavy.
Remember, bro, he had the sports clips you did, and he had the sports clip sponsor.
And he's not wearing. Here's the thing too. He's not wearing the do rag either. That's the part that we zoomed.
He definitely not wearing the do rag.
Zach LaVine showing out tonight. 29 points tonight. 5 from 11 from the 3-point line. Absolutely got cooking at the end of that game. I mean, here's the thing, right? And I think it's the biggest question. The Bulls were in a hard-fought game the entire time with this team. We saw slow defensive rotations. We saw players not getting out to their spots. I think the defense is the part that really concerned us tonight. But, I mean, listen, Zach LaVine able to show up at the end of that game and put that game away, be the guy that's able to put the team on the back. Is that something that you can do, that you can sustain, though, right? Like Zach getting off to those slow starts and then going off in the fourth, I love it. But is that the recipe for the Chicago Bulls being successful more times this season? Maybe it is, right, if you got DeMar and Vooch going early. But, I mean, you didn't see that as much today.
Nah, I don't think it is. I think that when you look at it, he's going to have those games where – I'm gonna give him a grace period because I feel like he's still trying to find his way. Like, I need to make this pass here, need to do this here, and so on and so forth. But he needs to be able to start fast because like I told you, when Kidd was away, I'll say it again. Like, as great as the season was that DeMar had last year, you don't want to have that happen again. So he asked for this money. You wanted to get paid like a number one. The 215 is here. You got to show up and show out, because this is gonna be now where they say, hey, so is he really better than Devin Booker? Is he really better than a Bradley Beal? These are the conversations that you're gonna have to, that he's now gonna be in. So he's gonna have to step it up.
Yeah, I said during the game, right? With that money comes expectations and higher expectations. There comes the expectation of you being the guy. And Zach LaVine, I think this is the first game, right, where we saw where it was like, hey, no, he's definitely the guy. He's the one that's making these big plays, right? He's the one that's getting the job done here. And again, right, the Bulls trying to navigate a lot of stuff with Zach's body, with his knee, dealing with him going into second of back-to-backs as, Miami Heat in a tough game here, by the way, as we get into that mug. But, I mean, by the way, I also forgot about something. I think me and Kidd both will give Zach a little bit of grace on this as well. I did forget he had a newborn child at home.
Yo,
Zach's not sleeping. that makes it. That's what it is. Zach's not sleeping.
I also want to give this shout out to Zach because he outscored the Brooklyn Nets in the fourth quarter.
Go crazy. Shout out to my man Zach.
So shout out to Zach.
Points alone for Zach LaVine in that fourth quarter. The Nets only put up 19. And here's the one thing that I will say, right? And I think that Eli said, "What are Marco's stats?" 0, 0, 0.
No. He got a triple-double. Triple-double.
He got a quadruple.
What it was?
What?
He got 10 hand claps. He got switch seats 10 times. And in the break, he got 10 high fives.
10 high fives, baby. Hey.
And switch seats. There you go. Triple-double right there. Guarding the bench. There you go.
Keeping up with the man. I mean, the Bulls are now 4-4. I mean, here's the question that I'll ask to the chat. Here's a question I'll ask to you guys as well, right? Like, when you look at this Bulls team at 4-4 right now, it seems like they're a team that's really good at situational defense, which I like. But it seems like the situation is only in the third and fourth quarter. Is that a little bit concerning to you guys as we head into games? And I can't even say versus tougher teams, right? Because the games that we've won have all been against pretty tough teams outside of Indiana, even though Indiana's played a lot of teams tough this season.
Yeah.
I just look at it as like I said, they have to start faster.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that like having a great bench unit is a plus, but at the same time, like the starters got to actually step up and play because you can't. It's not sustainable coming down from 19 and 20 every game in the first half because by the time you get to that fourth, you gassed. And I mean that's just how I look at it. That's exactly how you have to look at it because you cannot consistently sustain that.
It's fool's gold
throughout the year. Like it's cool for right now because it'll look good on the stat sheet and Muggs will be talking about the game.
It's fool's gold, and at the same time,
no.
Yeah, it's fool's gold. At the same time, you can't keep that up when we talk about playing teams that actually have it together. Yeah, like you're not going to beat the Bucks playing that way.
Well, I think you're not going to beat like that. That was the recipe to beat the Celtics. So it's like, listen, I'm not going to say you should go down 19 and then play defense to get back. But we've seen them beat tough teams that way.
Oh, Jimmy Butler just putting his game away.
Yeah, that's the way. Yeah.
That's a dagger right there.
Hey, look at Ringo. Look at Ringo.
Dagger right there. Look at that.
Look at Ringo.
Ringo got two L's right now, huh? No, two W's, not two L's. Two W's right now. Look at that.
Let's go.
That's crazy.
But no, I just look at it right now. I say I do agree that I think that there's a little bit of fool's gold there. I think the Bulls have been one of the worst teams at getting off the good starts. They've been one of the worst teams at defending the three ball. They've been one of the worst, right? Like, but it's also the beginning of the season. You have to keep it in the mindset of this is 4-4. The things that I love about tonight, when you needed that situational defense stepped up. Ayo Dosunmu in that situational defense absolutely was a monster. And here's the thing, right? You're doing that against a guy like Kevin Durant, who they're showing on the screen right now, absolutely can cook you anytime that he really, really wants to. Ayo Dosunmu tonight, though, 17 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, did an excellent job playing the passing lanes. I don't got the steals on here, but did an excellent job playing the passing lanes.
Was it 10? Was it 10?
It was not 10 steals. It was not 10 steals tonight.
Them untangibles don't do it every time.
Them untangibles don't get you 10 steals. And you know what? Here's the thing, right? You saw the best night we've seen all season from Patrick Williams, 12 points. 7 rebounds. He had 1 assist in the game as well. He was dominant defensively. He did a good job offensively, attacking the bucket. I like what I saw from him tonight. I think that there's some good to take away from this game, but just again, right, I think those slow first half starts could be something that'll end up biting you in the butt by the end.
By the way, Ayo had 3 steals, led the team in steals.
And he got 2 of them at the very end of the game.
Man, listen, Ayo out there putting on the clinics. I love to see it. Love to see it. And I love the fact that Billy's, again, rolling with him, giving him the opportunity. You know, he's averaging more minutes than Caruso, who could have been a starter. He's averaging more minutes than Dragic, who could have been a starter. I mean, Dragic had started in this league before. Is a vet who probably deserves that nod on somebody's roster. So, I mean, he's earning his keep. and Billy's giving him the opportunity to do it. This is what I mean by when people say they kill Billy or is Billy the thing. You don't get this level of development with every coach. There's some coaches that would not have started Ayo.
There's some coaches that wouldn't have started. Well, hey, they didn't have an option for Ayo, honestly. Everybody got an
option. They could have started Caruso.
They did.
No, they did when he got hurt. But Ayo started every season until he got hurt. Every game until he got hurt.
No, they did start Caruso, and then Caruso got hurt like 3 games later. Remember?
You talking about last season?
Last season.
Starting,
you talking about coming back into this season.
Yeah, I'm talking about this season. This season,
Ayo
okay.
He didn't have to go with Ayo this season.
He didn't have to go with him, but he did. Yeah. And I like that. I like that he's actually allowing him to develop. And the whole reason we're even having a conversation of, what happens when Lonzo gets back is because you have a coach that's developing young talent.
Yeah.
Like, you don't realize that's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
I mean, I got 2 good players I got to pick and choose from. Sucks for somebody, but it's a good problem to have. It's better than not having any talent. So, I mean, I love to see what he's doing with it.
And you don't have to pick and choose nothing. If you pay Ayo, they both on the team.
They
both got 4-year deals. You know what I mean? I'll say this, right? Like, what we're seeing tonight, and I know, right, a lot of the focus is going to be on Patrick Williams when it comes down at the end of this, right? Especially in the comments and the questions and stuff like that. So let's get into it. When you see kind of where he's at right now, do you think that this is good coaching by Billy Donovan? This is Billy saying, hey, this absolutely can be taken away from you. We will slowly give it back to you, but you need to get to that next level. Or do you think maybe there was something going on with P. Will that he had to work through beginning of the season, something nagging, injury, pulling at him? I don't know, right? But I'll say this.
It's coaching.
This is a completely different Patrick Williams than we saw 6 games ago.
It's absolutely.
It ain't been that long. It's only been a week, 2 weeks.
I'll say
to me, the mind change. That's the reason why I'm like, well, maybe it was something nagging. Maybe it was an injury because all of a sudden, like it clicked for you. Like, oh, I got to pull these shots. I got to kill these dudes on the other side. Like that's wild. Billy Donovan can coach guard. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
He's really
the reason why I say that is because P. Will had 2 games. First game, he had like 30 minutes. Then that got drastically cut to 13. Then it got cut to 14. And then it was building back up. Last 2 games, he's played over 30 minutes.
Yeah. But
each game, he's had a good impact.
The last 2 games, Andre Drummond's been injured. Last 2 games, you've had Ayo out 1 game. You've had Kobe White out 1 game. That's why I'm asking this, right? Like, is this a coaching moment? Is just a situation? And Patrick Williams is making it. Dang. That's a crazy. How heavy was that bag? Don't worry about it.
They fill it with water. I think it's anywhere between 30 to 60 pounds. I forgot which one it is.
That must look like a heck of a workout for squats. But no, he's playing better in opportunity, but is it him playing better? Is it him feeling better? Is it his impact is better? Because, like, to me, it just looks like his entire mindset is completely different. And I don't think 6 games makes a difference in that. At least I wouldn't think 6 games.
I think to me, what it is, right? Like it's like PK was saying, you come out, you start the season, you don't start off too hot, and you know this whole time we've made this big deal about him being in trade rumors. At the end of last season, was he gonna stay?
Yeah.
Was he gonna go? I think it was more so Billy telling him like, yo, like, if you're not producing, I'm going to have to take these minutes away. But then also, like, some of the players, like, hey, like DeMar, like, hey, man, like, we didn't work in the offseason for you to be, playing around. Like, I need you to go. Like, we need you as a team to go. Like, we're better off when you play well. And I think really that's what you're seeing right now.
Man, keep the defense.
He legit got the ball and was like, okay, they're not going to call plays for me. Hey, matter of fact, I can take Joe Harris off the dribble. He's little. Move. I'm going to take this up and get where I need to go.
It's simply the fact that he's being aggressive. When you get aggressive, you make the defense commit to you, and you make them shift. You make them do something. That's your whole goal when you're on the floor. You have to have some level of impact in which you make yourself noticeable. You make yourself visible. What are you doing out there? Are you just sitting there as a fixture there, just taking up space, or are you actually impacting the game? I had a coach that used to say that if you're competing with the seats right there, you need to go sit in one. I have a coach that you say that all the time.
And
you're competing with the seats, you need to go sit in one.
Hey, nah. And one of the funniest things to me is when they be like, "Come here."
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah, yo.
And they don't say nothing to you.
Say that, yo.
They don't say nothing. You know you messed up when that happened.
Hey, and you try to argue it. But no, coach,
and you do one of these like
I seen Eric Spoelstra do that to Hassan Whiteside in a playoff game. He was never the same after that. He was
destroyed that man's career. But no, I love what we're seeing from P. Will right now. I hope that he's able to keep it up, and I hope that it's not. Here's the thing, right? Like, I understand there's some people that look at it. That's a crazy block. I understand that there's some people that look at it and say, well, yeah, but he's not being aggressive because there's other people on the court. He's not being aggressive because there's people ahead of him. He's not. If you're being aggressive, if you're the guy, if you're the number one, if you're an alpha, or if you're not even that, right? Like, if you just want to have a bigger role on the team, you got to make that move. You got ghosts in your crib, bro?
Bro, don't say stuff like that. Don't say stuff like that at all. For one,
hey, what is the question for him about his ghost, though?
Bro, hey, listen. Ghost is something he can't deal with. You had a chicken in your crib. Nobody. You know what I mean?
You had a chicken?
Ghost is something that you can't control. You control having a chicken in the crib.
I'll tell you, it's
you had a real chicken.
Anyway,
no.
Is this Facebook? What are we doing?
No.
Mark Zuckerberg right now? What are we doing right now?
I think the thing is, right, like for me with P. Will, is that if you're on the court, I need you to show that. I need you to be that number one. I need you to just be like, hey, I'm bigger than you. I don't even need you to be a number one on this team, right? Like, if you could be Andrew Wiggins, that would be amazing.
I thought the play stopped.
No. If you could be Andrew Wiggins, that would be great. Because we have people on this team that can put up 25 plus on a consistent basis. We saw it tonight with Zach LaVine. Yeah, maybe I'd like
Andrew Wiggins like that. Andrew Wiggins is hey, listen, if he turned out to be Andrew Wiggins, then he should have been he'd be a fourth.
Well, no, it's not hate. It's just that we know what the mentality around Andrew was. Andrew didn't want to be the number one. He was very fine deferring to other people.
He had no desire to be the number one.
I don't know if you can say that.
I mean, I think.
What rookie coming in averaging 19 points a game is not trying to be a number one?
What rookie coming
into a game averaging 19 points a game?
He literally told KG he had no desire for it.
Here's what I'll say. Who's the better player? Like, actual talent, Andrew Wiggins or Andrew Wiggins or Cat?
The better talent?
Who's the better talent? Andrew Wiggins or Cat? I would say Andrew Wiggins has more talent than Cat does, because Cat's a terrible defender. Andrew Wiggins is a
it's Andrew Wiggins. And they know he's a terrible defender.
I would say that. But the moment
I'm not even trying to cap on it. I really can't say it, because I think Cat is pretty good.
Really
He's just awkward.
Cat's really good too. Nah, Cat just mixed. That's all. Cat just mixed. Listen, I get Cat, right? But when you look at it, right, like the quickness that Andrew Wiggins had to just like, okay, it's your team now. Because Andrew Wiggins was drafted first, right? Or were they same year? Andrew Wiggins, I think, was drafted first.
I think he was a year before, wasn't he?
I don't think so. I think Cat came in after.
Karl Anthony Towns is 2016. Andrew Wiggins.
LeBron went back. Wiggs is 2015.
It's 1 year. He's 1 year. He's 1 year. He has one more year than Cat.
But if it was your team and you was averaging 19 on that mug, and Cat showed up and you was like, all right, it's your team now. Right? Like, that's just kind of mentality. But I think the thing is, right, getting back to P. Will, I'm fine with you being that dude. Just like I'm fine with Andrew Wiggins being that dude on Golden State. You know why? Because he don't need to be the number one right now.
No, they came in at the same time. Cat came in 2015. Andrew Wiggins came in.
Andrew Wiggins came in before because he got traded for LeBron. Or he got traded for Kevin Love.
Yeah, I think Cat came in a year after him.
Dog.
Yeah, Cat came in after.
You know what? That's a good content for a different video. but they both average 20 points a game.
But no, I'm with you, right? But whose team did it immediately become? That's what I'm saying. Like the mindset to me, if you can get your mindset to the point where, oh, I don't need to be the number one on this team. Like I think for the Bulls to become a championship team, you eventually need Paypayl to become the number one on this team. Somebody has to take that superstar leap. I don't know if Zach LaVine's going to take that. DeMar DeRozan, I'm pretty sure, isn't going to take that. You need Paypayl to get to a superstar leap, or Ime Udoka to get to a superstar leap. You need a superstar. You need a superstar to win a championship.
Zach or DeMar is going to solidify his legacy and just be consistent. If you think about it, what DeMar's done last season, if he keeps that up 25, 28 points a game, the only thing not calling him a superstar would be simply because he's not marketable. Skill wise,
for me, numbers don't make the superstar.
No, he got to get the accolades, bro.
I'm talking about when
how he closes out games, how he's the king of the fourth.
I love it.
Superstar material.
Hey, listen, sounds great. I love it,
bro.
Are they winning? Are they winning an NBA championship?
Depends on his supporting cast.
And his supporting cast is what it is. And that's the point.
He can't be the guy. But why
can't DeMar be the
guy? For me,
I'm fine with DeMar being the guy.
This is my opinion. I don't think he can be the guy on that team. I think it either got to be Zach or like Pat is saying, like Paypayl got to take that leap.
No. I think Paypayl is not taking that level of a leap. All right, that's not happening.
It got to be one of the two.
Here's the thing.
Why can't it be the two players that are actually leading our team? Like, why can't it just be one of them?
Kid, because of the same conversation we had, you got to take that. You got to have a superstar.
Yeah, but Zach is 27.
If Zach becomes a superstar, right? I'm right there with you. That's fine. I'm with you on that. That's a different situation. But I don't know if Zach's going to take that superstar leap. If he does, right, all of a sudden he's 32 and he's Devin Booker. Perfect. Let
me ask you this serious question. We take DeMar last season. What more does he have to do? Like, what more does he have to do?
Get a chip?
Seriously, that's a real question. Like, what more does he have to do?
Well, I mean,
he closed our games. He led the league in fourth quarter points, so he showed up when it mattered. Look at the game winners we have. I know that those are all just big moments, but that's what you want your superstar to do. How much more would he have to do?
But it got you a first round exit.
But what does that do in the playoffs, right? Like he didn't do that.
Talk to me now. That's what I'm talking about. The criteria is what can you do in the playoffs? Okay. That's cool.
Yeah. Well, no, for me, well, I mean, if we're just talking about what makes you a superstar, for me is you got to get some accolades. You have to be the MVP. You have to be the best of the best of the best, right? Like,
but come on, we know that's a popubility contest at the end of the day. Like, realistically, Giannis, the way Giannis is playing right now, I'm gonna put it to you like this. I'm
gonna put it to you like this.
Let's be real.
Okay, but remember the conversation that you was having about Justin Herbert being elite, like. I can't put you in that elite category if you never even made the playoffs.
Try to keep it in sport for me, because at the end of the day,
but that's alone
because MVP is a regular season award.
But to me,
it's a regular season award. It doesn't matter what you do in the playoffs.
Like I'm not trying to discredit what you're saying, but to me, I feel like that's kind of the same thing, because if you're talking about numbers in these big moments. Like he's done this same exact thing, but this man ain't never made the playoffs. How we call him elite?
I think
who's never made the playoffs?
He's talking about Justin Herbert.
That's a bad analogy, because DeMar's been to the ECF. DeMar's been to the ECF.
I think we didn't took a whole nother point than the point I was trying to make. The point I was making was you're not going to win an NBA championship without that superstar. You're not going to be a perennial winner without a superstar on your team.
I'm just saying, by your criteria, what more would DeMar have to do?
By my criteria,
last year's numbers.
Here's my thing: for you to be a superstar, you're a top 5 player in the NBA, no matter what. You're one of the elite top 5. Kevin Durant is a superstar. Giannis is a superstar. LeBron James might be up out of that, but I mean, he's still the most marketable player in the world. But I mean, like, he's slowly coming back to earth, and the Lakers just basically suck. Luka Doncic right now is playing at a superstar level. Now, depending on how far you go in the playoffs with that, right, that's going to be, but you have a player on your team that you say, yeah, we got a top 5 player in the league. We got a chance to win. No matter what year, no matter what team, no matter what I can look at the team and be like, that's a superstar player. Yeah, some one-offs. But even like with Dirk Nowitzki is one of the best power forwards in NBA history. The only one-off team is really the Detroit Pistons. Dirk Nowitzki is legitimately one of the best power forwards in NBA history. And nobody paid attention to it until he got to the finals and won.
I give you that, but here's the one thing I have to say, though. The league has so much more talent now than it ever has that everyone can't necessarily fit into the traditional superstar category. For instance, if you really want to look at it, the top 5 players in the league are big men.
Superstars.
But Steph ain't a big man.
Steph
and he carried his team. The difference between Steph
Curry
and DeMar would be that he had a supporting cast that absolutely got him over the hump.
Yeah, but the thing for me is, right, like Stephen Curry is still a superstar in my book because Stephen Curry.
Absolutely not. Zion is not.
Stephen Curry just won a NBA championship, and he was the reason his team won an NBA championship. And he dispelled all the things that anybody remember. Me and you were both like, he wouldn't survive in the 90s. He'd be a shooter. Steph was like, bring that contact here. I'm gonna drop you off. Like those are superstar moments for me. He's still a top 5 player in my book. But the thing for me is, right, like when I'm looking at these players on the court right now, I increase my criteria as the players get better. Legitimately, when you look at the superstars of the 90s, early 2000s, it was a lot of dudes that was averaging.
DeMar would be a superstar in the 90s.
He would be a superstar. It was a lot of dudes averaging 15, 18, stuff like that. And then you had dudes that were averaging 30 and 28 and stuff like there was a clear difference. Now those lines are blurred because there's a lot of good scorers. There's a lot of better players. So who are the players that put you over the top with that? And I think that's the question that we got to figure out with the Chicago Bulls here. Like, and Lob Mob keep naming all these players. No, Donovan Mitchell's not a superstar. Damian Lillard's not a superstar.
He's not, bro.
Here's the one thing I would say. If I could say
not a superstar. All
this will go against what we've been saying, but it's just where we are in the league now. We have more parity. We have better. We have the game is what the heck did Karl Anthony Towns just do? Bro, did you see that?
You still going Wiggins?
Bro, that man just took a whole step back. What the heck was that? All right, anyway.
Over Biyombo.
Almost threw me off. Come on, Karl. You got to be better. You got to be better, bro. Anyway, but like if you look at it, team construction now is better now than one player carrying you.
100%.
Okay. So I think we don't need a superstar. We have our 2 stars. We need consistency and health.
But I think to
because I don't think Jason Tatum's a superstar.
I agree.
But look at how the Boston Celtics are constructed.
No, he's absolutely not.
I agree with you. But
they almost won a championship.
But to rebuttal that point, right?
There's no superstar on that team.
But what did they lose to?
They lost because of inexperience.
They lost because there was a superstar on that other team.
They lost because of inexperience.
Curry went nuclear.
They wasn't gone. They
were shell shocked. They lost because of the mental game. Because you can lapse a game. What was the game 2 or 3?
But I mean that's the part. That's the part. Like that matters, bro. Remember after the first game, like they won the first game. Them mugs was playing around. Al Horford blowing kisses. Like them mugs wasn't like that.
Hey, Al Horford deserved to blow them kisses. He was knocking some trays down. But no, I just think that, right, like when you look at those teams and those players, right, like whatever the definition, like, do the Bulls have that right now?
I think the Bulls are very similar to the Boston Celtics, or can be. I really do.
Can be. I'm with you on can be. But you know what the difference with the Boston Celtics was? Marcus Smart took a step. Al Horford came back and was balling at a ridiculous level. Time Lord.
I mean, the others, your roster, your other guys have
100%, right? But right now, your other guys are Patrick Williams. Your other guys are Kobe White. Your other guys are Ayo Dosunmu. Your other guy, right? Like those guys have to take that step. Ayo's taking that step. Kobe White looks like he's playing a little bit better. He's still very inconsistent offensively, but he looks like he's doing a little bit more on the court. Patrick Williams tonight to me was a big step in him taking a step forward. And we're only 8 games into the season.
Absolutely.
But when I'm looking at, okay, how's this team get to that next level? Yeah, Zach LaVine can put up 25. But guess what? All of those teams that we talk about, all of those teams that we look at that are the best teams in the NBA, guess what? They got dudes that put up 25 too, and they play well on the other end. And they got another dude that's just a defensive dude. Like the Warriors right now, right? Like when you look at that Warriors team, Stephen Curry going nuclear was a moot point when you look at Andrew Wiggins on the other side, absolutely dominating Muggs defensively. It's like, well, of course he's scoring all them points. He ain't got to do nothing over there. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think that you need that supporting cast, but you need that guy that when everybody's even, who's that dude that puts you over the top? Because right now, I agree with you. I think the Bulls can be the Boston Celtics, but Malcolm Brogdon gives them a little more. Right? Marcus Smart gives them a little more. Right? Time Lord coming back gives them a little more. We dominated them inside. Vucevic was killing them that game. Time Lord gives them a little more.
When we have Drummond and we have Ayo playing the way he's playing, yeah, we match up with them pretty well. At first, we was gonna get cooked. We can't say that no more.
No, I think we.
This whole talk, we keep overlooking the person who's been the most consistent, and that's Vooch. Outside of today.
I mean, that's cool, but I mean, double king. Me personally, I don't see it because I feel like in order to do that, Zach has to close the gap. Like at some point, and Zach got to close the gap fast because DeMar getting up there in age.
I think
as cool as DeMar is getting older.
Yeah, for sure.
And right now. Like I said again, you're having those conversations. Is he better than the D-Book? Is he better than the Brad Beal? Is he better than these respectfully and honestly, these are the conversations that they're having. And right now, he's not close. So to me, to say that they're on par with Boston or better, I can't agree with that.
I don't know if he's not close, but he's definitely
Jason Tatum level.
Jason Tatum Jason Tatum took some time off in the playoffs. If we want to think about it, his stats got worse every round.
He was trying to do that whole Kobe thing. We never finna forget that.
But his it was a lot of stuff around
Devin Booker, who was absolutely cooking.
Listen, it was a lot of stuff Jason Tatum was doing around his game that was making him look a lot worse on the court.
Devin Booker getting sunned by Luka.
We're not gonna forget that,
bro. When he did the basketball, laying on the basketball profile picture, it was like, come on, dog.
You're not that guy, pal.
But no, I just look at I look at this this Bulls team, and I say I look at a guy like Zach LaVine, right? And I say, if you do, for me, Zach's jump to that doesn't have to be on the offensive end. Zach can put up 29 points a game. If Zach puts up 29 points a game, Zach last season on a knee and a half was one of the best offensive players in the NBA. He was a top 12 scorer. The thing that I think you need to see to jump from the rest of this team defensively. Zach has to be better defensively consistently. You know what I mean? If he's able to give you better defense consistently, if he's able to come out like we saw, right? And I think the situational defense I'm fine with, but it's like, bro, when your team isn't knocking down shots, the Bulls with 30% coming out of the first quarter in that mug, you're missing. I need to see you. The better teams have that moment of switch where they say, hey, we're not knocking down shots. We got to stop them from scoring.
You're not going to beat me.
And I think that's going to be the next step for the Chicago Bulls, man. But hey, we got the win tonight. I love the win tonight, 108-99. I feel like there's a lot of good in this win. I feel like there's some bad in this win too, but I think there's more good than bad. That's why you came out with the win. I also think, and me and you, I think we both talked about it. We were all together yesterday on the podcast, and we talked about kind of sometimes when you get when they get their coach fired, like it might give you that little jolt. I think we saw that tonight, right? Because we ain't seen defensive rotations like this. I've never seen Yuta Watanabe play 10 minutes.
Hey,
exactly. The rotation, their rotation is so much much better than it was with Nash. You saw some players, and I think that's also what led to some of this stuff because some of these players ain't had to take.
Yuta Watanabe played 28 minutes. I didn't know Yuta Watanabe.
Nah, he's been getting consistent take though.
When? 28 minutes? Maybe I just ain't tuned in.
I've been watching them a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I've been watching them a little bit.
Maybe I just didn't pay attention to it being him. But 28 minutes is crazy. And he was active and he was doing a lot of good things there. So I think they got a little bit of a jolt there. But the Bulls do come away with the win, man. Appreciate you guys for tuning in and rocking with us. You boys got anything else before we get up out of here?
Oh no, man. Great win.
Hey. On that note,
they're down, Bulls. See Red Nation, because it's been a day. We make the trade. We play pool. We Hey, we got a squad now. We got at least offensively, and then we get a dub. Man, let's roll out.
Speaking on Bears and Bulls, if y'all could, so I'm on TikTok. I'm what I did was I made a second TikTok. So now when I'm just doing strictly Chicago content, Chicago sports content. Y'all go follow me on that page. I just made a Chase Claypool video today. It's doing a little bit of numbers. We got a little bit of traction on that. That's at Stephon Don One, so same as the Twitter. Go check that out.
In the Discord. Join the Discord. Drop into the Discord. Let's go. Let's do it.
Hey, I love it, man. I love it. I'm getting. I got much trying to cook me on Twitter because I said Chase Claypool is a Justin Jefferson talent. I think they think I mean that he's putting up Justin Jefferson numbers,
dog.
And I'm like, no, I just think he's that talented.
My video,
and they was like, hey,
tried to say, somebody tried to say, they're like, nah, Chase Claypool is selfish because he threw his first pick because Chase Claypool didn't want to run the route. I said, bro, this man has had Ben Roethlisberger, Mitch Trubisky, and Pickett is in this man's name.
Hey, bro. The part that had me dying was Buddy said, you can't even compare their college careers. I was like, yeah, because you can't even compare their college quarterbacks. One had Joe Burrow, one had Ian Brook. Hey, kid, who's Ian Brook?
I know who he is. He was trash.
He wasn't trash. He's just mid.
Nah. Ian Brook, they tried to say Ian Brook was like early high.
He's trash.
Look, he's also never been to a Super Bowl.
Come on.
Oh, man. Hey, we appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love as always, man. If y'all haven't done so, hit that like button, subscribe to the page. If you're listening on the podcast side, leave a 5-star review. We appreciate all the love, man. For the pettiest man alive, Mr. P Kid, and the man, the myth, the legend, Stephon Don, I am Pat the Designer. Appreciate y'all for showing love. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. Bulls win.